just recently saw they added a new thing. It's called Peaceful Day at Hogwarts. Why don't we all try it out together?
Did you hear they did surgery on a grape?
Yeah.
They often do for practice.
That aged
Brooke
me
is
so
so
many
exasperated.
years. I'm so tired today.
I'm gonna keep Brooke awake by saying really stupid shit periodically.
Oh, that means I can be crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy.
Rats made me crazy.
I was crazy
I was
once.
crazy
That
once.
was pretty funny.
I'm fucking looking at our messages.
It's that is the funniest bit we've ever done.
Okay?
It's funny
because
no one else knew about it at the time.
They put me in a pond with chemicals. The chemicals turned me gay. Gay? I heard that one recently.
Big
Turn
if
the
true.
fucking frogs gay.
I would listen to the ambiance, but I'm listening to Crest Neve's song right now.
Hello, everybody. Hi. Welcome. I'm very happy to be playing Wednesday nights again. Sans Sikrin, unfortunately. Hopefully she feels better. But with what we're doing right now, last session, we got to have quite a bit of fun. I went through and was able to do the most prominent thing of our session was Expecto Patronum attempts for the very first time. Now I don't think we did Arithmancy and Charms. I'm fairly certain we didn't, but that's perfectly fine. I'll try not to forget it. This last week, passed by like the snow, here for but a brief moment, but fading into new horizons. You have been trying to have a good time, trying to just continue your studies, keep your nose down. But in some of the quieter moments, you feel trapped, like an animal in a cage. You're not the only one. You watch the students around you, unsure who you can really trust, or what you can even believe. Yet you still walk from class to class, study up for owls, but there's one among you, a student, an upperclassman, a teacher, someone left that vault. Someone who had been there before, perhaps when it was first opened. And someone who knew you would be there. But if you can't trust your own actions, how to even fight against them? You could choose to just lay down and move on with your life, or rage. Rage against this oppressive force. Them and Magnus. Do something. Do something no one could possibly foresee. Will you act or let this go? There's no right answer. For in the face of failure, perhaps sometimes it is better to not have done anything at all. Earth to Crest. Oh, hi! Welcome to Land of Living. What were you there?
Oh, sorry. Just zoned out.
It's okay. You stay up late last night?
Uh, kind of. Kind of got a few plans up my sleeve, so.
I'm excited, he says. Need any help with those plans?
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Okay, just let me know. There's a little kiss on your cheek that Wilfred gives you. I realize I don't have one of my lights on. Oh, my face. Um, well, I am going to be heading to History Magic, so see you around.
Yeah.
Okay.
We should hang out later.
What did you say there?
She's like, we should hang out later.
You got it. I'll reserve some time just for you.
Whatever.
Okay. Let's see. Get my grades out. Wednesday nights. Oh, I got Titania and Alexi. I've done a lot of grades. We just took a lot of free periods last session.
I literally
Just
have 2 banked, so
can we just
I'm
make
not
my
in a lot of
owls my
classes.
grades? Just make my owls my grades. It's fine.
Your owls.
Just make my owls my grades.
Have we even had owls yet?
No, that's
Well,
what I'm
yeah,
saying.
basically. That's what I'm practically going to have to with the ones that we don't go over. But we do have History of Magic. Neve, Anna, Cressida, and Skoll are in this class. Hati is not, and Titania and Alexi. Can I guess that you're not in this class?
I actually am in this class.
Ooh,
I don't need
I
this
kind of felt
class.
like that was true. Okay. All right.
You
Professor
muted it.
Binns is it? Oh, Jess, we can't hear you.
You were muted also, Riker.
I know. I was telling Riker
I
nicely
realized.
that he was muted, but while I was also muted.
Okay. What I was trying to say was that I have no idea why I'm in this class, but like, there's a reason behind it. I'm certain of it.
Well, you are here.
What's my grade?
Oh. So
Hell yeah.
Did you even have to ask?
I don't fucking know. I don't know what's going on with school anymore. All I fucking know is potent, and that's like that's it.
head empty, only potions.
It's literally all I think about.
Our riveting professor is going on one of his usual lectures. Clause 73 of the International Statute of Secrecy, which was developed in late May of 1689 and amended in June of the same year, states each wizarding governing body will be responsible for the concealment, care, and control of all magical beasts, beings, and spirits dwelling within its own territory's borders. Should any such creature cause harm to or draw notice of the Muggle community, that nation's wizarding governing body will be subject to discipline by the International Confederation of Wizards. Which is the perfect segue into the vibrant history of magisterial oversight and management within. Everyone, please make me a con save. If you have keen mind, you get to do a history magic check at advantage instead.
I think that's why I took this class.
Easy-o.
So, a history of magic with advantage?
Mm-hmm.
20.
Nice. Skull gets to keep that history of magic grade. Let's go down. Neve, did you roll?
Sorry, it took me like ages to get to the channel. I kept zoning out in between like hopping channels.
We got a bit of a
16.
dissociative day. April?
I'm so fucking tired right now, dude. I had the shittiest day at work today. I'm like
I'm so sorry. to hear that.
exhausted. It's fine.
Well, that's fine.
I'm gonna be sleeping when it's not my scene.
Like just like close eyes. You actually
Yeah,
gonna sleep.
I'm
Like we used
Until
to.
we
genuinely.
add
I
you.
have my chair back right now. I'm so zoned out. I'll be like, I'm saving my energy for Cressida and Neve's date. That's it.
Apparently, a lot of people have been having a rough time lately. That's all right though.
Mercury's in retrograde.
Mercury's in
Yeah,
retrograde.
Mercury's in Gatorade.
Is it actually in Gatorade?
I have no idea.
I don't fucking know. Hold on.
I feel like Brooke would know.
It's
I don't
fucking
think it
summer
is.
and every day is 100
Yeah.
degrees. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
genuinely, I live in Florida, and every day has been over 100 this week, and it's been humid.
Looks like we got 16 from Neve. Alexi, what did we get here?
22.
Fuck yeah. Anna. Oh, okay. I believe that was a 21 from Anna. And then Cressida.
28.
A 20 fucking 8?
Yeah.
19 plus 9?
Yep.
Wow. Oh, all of you guys stay awake. You guys have mostly gotten used to the onslaught of drowsiness that comes in this class, and you're able to hold your head up high. And if you do fall asleep here and there, well, the textbook, you know how to read.
Hey, Alex.
Okay.
I'd like to ask
Yes.
Spins a question.
Fuck yes. All right, Alexa, you put your hand up. You were ignored for 5 minutes straight.
Alexi, he doesn't move a muscle after raising it. He's entirely focused.
Make a Constitution save,
Okay.
because you're like holding it up.
It's a flat roll, so it's honorable. Alright. That's not very
You
good.
take a subscriber advantage.
I appreciate that you got my back. Oh my god. It's the power of love.
My subscribers
Power
are
of
always
love.
great.
They are. Every time you give it, it's like boom, better. With the 15, you hold it up for long
Right.
enough until says
It's actually at 19, Alex.
within the roles of the Minister for Magic, we see that it is an elected position, and of their first and foremost responsibilities to keep the. Oh, we have a question.
Do you know
Everyone's
that you're
like,
dead?
What?
Like, do you know that you're like a ghost? Has anyone told you? Are you okay
I do
with
not
it?
see how that is relevant to today's lesson.
It does seem very relevant, though.
Does it require living matter to learn?
No, I'm just.
He doesn't even know your name.
I'm Mr. Burke. We in Durmstrang we don't have any ghost teachers, so I find it very strange.
And you're a bitch. He says he's going to turn back to the
I'm gonna like
board
look
and
around me like,
continue.
is no one else that asked it? Why is everyone okay with it?
Bitch, it's been 4 years for us. We're done with this. We lived through Phoenices.
Because
That
Alexi's
is the most back and forth conversation anyone has ever had with Bins in all of Magic and
Listen,
Mysterium.
Alexi's here to do things you can't do in other games, or with other characters. He's here to break down boundaries. So
I don't know if anyone has ever asked Bins a personal question.
I added to the list of firsts.
It feels Hogarth coded.
What?
Like asking
to
Bins
ask
a
Bins
personal
a
question.
personal
Hogarth
question.
coded.
Yeah.
Like it's Hogarth
Hogarth
coded.
coded.
Wild way of
Someone's
saying
gotta
that.
tell Jordan that you're using that.
I'll take it,
Just-
honestly. Not that I take that as a compliment.
Hey, Alex.
Yes.
I need you to look at my hidden chat and look at my portents for today.
Is it one? Oh, no, the right one.
How insane are they?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They're really
Send a
good.
screenshot.
They're really good. Like that's the kind of importance you want, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's damn.
But change fate.
Can only be barely a little better, you know?
Yep. Yep.
Okay. After History of Magic class is over, you guys find that you actually have a little bit of time before your next class of Transfiguration. And Neve, when you signed up for the Magical Creatures Club, underground, they did state, or rather just recently, they would say that you would get a letter. Very recently, you got an internal letter that was sent via our very own Laura Butters to you that stated the time and place to meet.
Okay.
So, you're
Can
going,
I like
right?
duh. Can I like give her I don't know, like a little piece of chocolate or some shit? I don't know. Just as a little tip. As a little treat for her.
Who?
Laura Butters?
Oh, Laura! Fucking, yeah, of course.
Give her a random scarf with like a minor effect on
A
it.
chocolate? Seriously?
Do I look like I'm giving you more than that?
He just gives you a look and will rollerblade away. She's like,
I hate
guess we'll
kids.
see how fast your package gets to you next time.
Fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids. All right. Who else is going? Is it just Neve?
It's just me.
Cool. All right. Well, it's too bad because Rashati was coming. Okay. Um,
This has got to be good. I put up my chair for this. Stopped leaning back.
It's not it. Okay. You guys meet over by the small building that houses the broom cupboard for flying around. Now that thing is locked up tight, but you can see, unlike normally, the lock has been lightly taken off. You give like a little knock, just as though you were instructed, and the door will open up. You can see a bunch of people have been gathering up in here, including Miss Billy. Brett is here with her. There is also a few older years. Graydon is currently talking to Brenneth, the whole event coordinator. Um, Juniper and Delilah are here, and no. Just think is there's another boar who would be here. Oh, and probably Nate are all here. Oh, hey Neve, glad you come. Nate says.
Hi. Yeah, I'm glad I could make it. I kind of got lost like 10 times on the way here.
It looks like we have everybody here, so I think I'm ready to head out. Brandon says. Oh, what exactly are we doing? Oh, the letter notes say. No, everyone kind of says in unison. Oh, where are we going? The grounds aren't. We're not allowed off the grounds. Well, we're also not allowed to have a club, Brennan says, but here we are. Follow me. And he's going to leave. I keep saying he, it's supposed to be they.
I love them so much.
They lead you through the forest, finding a little break in the trees in a place where ores seemingly are not around or not viewing at this given moment. And on the way there, he explains, don't have to go too far, just a few kilometers out. According to my readings, we should be coming upon a small glade. It's around this year that every 5 years there is nymphs that are going to be visiting our very plane of existence. Now, they're very skittish, so just try to keep a low profile, okay? Yeah. If we can all do that, we can respect nature, then we could view these beautiful creatures. Righteous. And you can see him as he's walking pull out a little metal tin. He's going to literally light up a fat doob. I
Yo,
say
can I
he
get a
again. It's
hit?
supposed to be they. Sorry. Yeah, he's it's good light. Oh fuck.
Can I roll persuasion?
Make him a persuasion check. So like fuck Brennan doesn't give a fuck.
No.
We would not. They would not.
This is the worst day of my life. I got an 8.
Whoa, little man. This stuff's way too strong for you, he says.
Mm-hmm.
I'll blow holes in your brain. Meanwhile, me, I'm 17, so obviously impervious to that stuff. He stares off into the like the forest for like 5 straight seconds, and then continues.
When he looks away, can I like take my niffler out and command it to steal the weed?
No, no.
Please,
I
please,
gave you
please,
one
please,
chance.
please,
I gave you
please,
as
please.
long as you do not use it until the exact end of the year. There's a certain party.
Mm-hmm.
Until that party, or until next year. I think until the party. If you don't use it until the party, then we're good.
I promise I will not use it until the party.
Make a sleight of hand check for your niffler.
Oh god. Fuck, what did we say that mod was? It's like expertise, and then they have a +4 dex. So
Yep.
+12, okay. Uh, 14?
Like nifflers are good at 2 things, and that's stealth and pickpocketing. You know.
Take my subscribers, score the loud.
I love how that was said.
I gotta
so
get the reefer, man.
Too.
The way we're
Dirty
referring
20.
to weed this episode is just so. My mom
Gotta get the reefer.
Whatever.
pot.
You know what my
I'll
mum
let you
calls
partake
weed? You guys are
anyway.
like, this is a really Britishism. Any guesses?
I don't
What?
have a
Biscuits.
single fathom of an idea of what you would call weed.
She calls it the wacky backy.
I've heard
This
that.
is
I've heard
real.
that.
Because it's not regular tobacco, it's wacky backy.
The wacky backy.
wacky backy.
Oh my god.
Is your mother real? I gotta
What do you
ask.
mean, is my mother real?
I just have to ask.
Did you just spontaneously come into being, or were you birthed?
I'm
That is
pretty
also
sure
a
I was
question that I
birthed.
have.
I do not think I came from the moon. Okay?
I
Just
Just
thought
because
maybe
I'm
like
a beautiful, unique star child doesn't mean I had to be kind of an alternate method of birth into the world. It's entirely possible I was simply raised like a normal child.
Or
You know
started
how,
I
with
don't
like-
Said
think
in
you
Full
were.
Battle
I
Armor.
called bullshit.
you know how like in Peter Pan, fairies are born from like the laughter of a child.
It is a child's first
how I
laugh.
picture-
Why is she so excited to say that?
I think that I'm gonna leave you with that one. But yes, that is my general view of how you came into being.
I feel
Oh,
like
okay.
Ito
Spawned from a
Fucking
thought.
love Pixie Hollow.
like the Sandman TV show is actually a part of the Dreaming, who came into our mortal realm. Yeah.
Yeah, there's actually a gas leak in all of your homes, and you're all having a spontaneous hallucination of me.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is a group
It's like-
hallucination.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, your American plumbing has gone too far. All the lead in it has gotten you. Before Alex
That
goes, I'm not
makes so much
American,
sense.
North American.
I mean, you're not
The
wrong.
Americas.
Mm-hmm.
How dare you include Canada in that? Are you wrong?
I'm not right. I'm listen.
How dare you
You're all
include
you're all
Canada?
the same to me. I say racistly.
You mean Britishly?
No, I say racistly. I think most British people have a kind of fascination with North America, while I have the correct disdainful opinion of it. You know.
You once told me that you believe that you have an accent because you think that the North American accent is the normal way of speaking.
Yeah, that's the cultural hegemony of the North Americans I'm trying to fight against. You know. Like, I think it should be illegal to show the likes of Schitt's Creek on television because I think it's bad for the children's minds to hear those voices. Like, have you guys ever encountered an American in person, how different they actually sound? It
I
will
have
fuck you
actually.
up. It's very strange to me.
Instead, we should watch the BBC, which uses the same 5 British actors for every show.
Yeah?
Hey, they're all 5s, okay?
Like on a scale of 1 to 10.
Shows, yeah,
They're
like
all-
show some respect.
They're all
They're all 5s
kind
on the scale
of
of 1
good
to 10.
looking, almost.
Oliver Reed was a British actor, therefore you're not allowed to criticize any British actor.
Who
Sorry.
is that?
Are you trying to
Oliver
tell
Reed,
me-
he's probably one of the biggest movie stars of the
Are you
60s,
trying to
70s, and
convince me
80s.
that I should
Hold
watch
on,
the
let me
British
Google this.
Office over the regular Office?
No, I don't think you should watch anything that has Ricky Gervais in it. And frankly,
Oh,
I
this
mean, I can't
dude?
say this, so I think Ricky Gervais should redact it himself.
Mhm.
He is a shithead.
He's
No.
to me, he's not
I
even
could ask
human.
so
He's
many
kind of
more
like
questions.
slime.
But we should probably return to the game.
Yeah, I
Uh,
mean, I can do this later.
I
Like,
totally
I
I'm
can go off
having
at
fun
any
with
point like
this.
this.
This is my magical creatures.
I'm the ultimate
So that's
magic
magical
creature.
creatures club. Okay, neat. You are walking in the forest, and eventually you come upon an area where you can hear a slight rushing of water. Brenna says, "Right, everyone, keep quiet." And you expect to come upon some beautiful running glade, pristine. When the bushes part and you come up toward it, your foot steps down into something mucky and murky. Oh. You can see a black ichor has kind of spilled out onto the area around the river. And staring out onto the river, you can only see a dark murk replaced by what would have been a beautiful running brook. Whoa. This is not very cool, man. And you can hear the buzzing of flies, insects that are culminating in this area, and something smells noxious. Everybody else, oh, you said that nymphs are here? They're supposed to be. Holy hell. I'm gonna find out maybe what's going on. Brenneth is gonna go investigate.
Can I go with them to investigate, or investigate on my own?
You definitely can investigate on your own. All right. Please make me an investigation check. Or survival check. Or
Survival. 19.
a 19. You're looking around the embankment of the river. The river doesn't flow. The river just kind of meanders just a little bit. The waters are thick. Grab a stick and kind of place something down in there, and there's a kind of thick layer of murk before you can feel it give way into a very polluted water. And then you see it. You see something that you probably would rather that you never did. You can see a small alien-like body half submerged into the murk, and little strand-like of hair coming down of a dead nymph, having very obviously drowned in the blight.
Um, uh, hold on,
It's
let
coming
me.
from upriver.
Okay. Defodio is the one that like clears dirt, right? It like moves the earth. I want to use that to. I have to attempt it, but I want to try to use that to create like a kind of grave to put her in.
Yeah. Turn around, find a more drier spot. You're kind of breathing and thinking. You are able to carve a exact little square. The body is about this big. Obviously not a child, not at all. This is an adult nymph. It's just a different creature, but it is small. It's a little creature. You go down over there, and without really giving the details, I don't think we need them. You're able to lay this being to rest. You can hear crying. Billy is crying. Brett is trying to console her. And you can see a bubble come up from the water.
Bubbles mean possibly something living, maybe? Um, can I like try to wade into the water over to that place and like where the bubble came and just
Can you try to what over to that place?
like wade in the water like over to
You're gonna
it?
try to get in.
Yeah.
Gross. Okay.
Yeah.
You step down. Ugh. And it gets up to like your chest or so, moving through, and you can see another boop, little bubbles coming up. Need you put your hands down, and down into the water, something jumps up, splashing murk everywhere. And coming up high, you can see a mass of kind of dark black ichor that is moving of its own volition. And it will crash down upon you. Roll initiative.
God damn. I'm never helping anything ever again. Holy shit. 12.
12? Okay, I'll go for it. Now we'll make it. This is Okay, it would have gotten higher than you, except it got a 10. So you do come first. Ah! It gets on you, and you can feel the very body of this creature corroding down into your shoulder.
Oh fuck. Okay. Can I do some sort of check to figure out what this thing is?
Yeah, make a magical creatures check.
I would love to make a magical creatures check. I'm so happy you asked me that. 36.
With a 36, you know very, very succinctly this creature you've never heard of, read of, or seen before, ever.
Okay. Alright.
It is
Mm-hmm. So this is the really fun part where I get to use, I think, yeah, the 10th level Magizu stuff that I made up that you approved of. Where as a bonus action, I am going to need the creature to make a wisdom save at disadvantage, because I'm going to spend 2 sorcery points to make it a disadvantage. And then if it fails, I would like to know the damage, immunities, resistances, or vulnerabilities of it.
Wisdom, that is a unnatural 1.
Nice.
So, sorry, you know damage, immunities, condition, like, what all do you know again?
Damage, immunities, resistances, and vulnerabilities.
Okay, it is immune to acid, cold, lightning, and slashing damage.
Okay.
Sorry, what was the last thing? Resistance?
Vulnerabilities.
Yeah, and no vulnerabilities.
Okay.
It is, I'll add some condition immunities for you too on this one. It is cannot be blinded, cannot be charmed, cannot be deafened, exhausted, frightened, or prone.
Okay. And what were the immunities again? I'm sorry.
Yeah. 1 second. Immunities were acid, cold, lightning, and slashing.
Oh, wonderful. Okay.
I'll try to get a picture while you're figuring out your turn here.
Yeah, you're good. I'm sorry. I'm just like, holy shit. So my 9th level request was for extra badges, so to speak, like the ability to like befriend and tame higher CR rated or challenge rated creatures. How can that help me in this case? Can that help me at all?
This is a challenge rating of 4. And it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a challenge rating of 4. If you're going to, you beat it, this thing is not smart, is not wise, is not charismatic, it's not even fucking quick. What it is fucking dangerous. And if you want to, maybe try to, get it as one of your own, you're going to have to subjugate it by force.
Okay. So I'm gonna have to fight it. Alright.
Why is it kind of
Really,
hot
really great.
though?
A
Shut
jar.
up. A jar?
A
I wish I
jar.
had a jar. If only I had a jar on me.
Inanimatus conjurus.
That does exist. We are wizards.
You are a wizard.
Sometimes I think I'm just a weak little teenager.
Sometimes
in the
I think
middle
I'm
of
a
the forest
ranger.
with a
I don't know.
giant black ooze that's about to suffocate and kill me, and then I remember that I'm a wizard.
Yeah, sometimes I think I'm just like a ranger in 5e and then I remember. Um, okay, so yeah, I'll fucking Inanimatus Chondrus, a fucking large kind of, not large, but like a decent sized jar. Yeah, like a good jar. Like, you know the jar of dirt from Pirates? Uh,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that kind of size jar.
jar.
Yeah. Um, I want to conjure that.
What did it take to learn its immunities and stuff? Any did
A
it take
bonus
any kind of
action.
action?
Yeah. And would
You
it
could still
pop?
try to get the fuck out of the water.
Yeah, that would be a smart idea. That would be
Problem would be is
really
that it
smart
would have
idea.
an attack of opportunity.
If my alchemy grew and
You do have
did
a
it
beast
drag
companion,
me?
that is true.
I do.
Mhm.
I do have a beast companion. Can my alchemy like kind of like drag me out of there or something?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, like the grapple pull. Yeah, definitely.
Mhm.
So, you're there. Things drip down at you. Shit. You learn all about it. Your alchemy moves of its own accord, coming out and getting much, much larger here. It will kind of wrap its tail around your neck and arm, and will pull, flapping its little wings as much as it can, and it is able to move you. Is able to move you at half its speed, but it's half of half because you are in muck. So what is its flying speed?
So
Did I
you
not
never
give you
gave
stat
me the
block?
stat block. No.
One moment. One moment.
I don't have the stat block for like any of my creatures.
Yeah, I will give you a hug and a kiss in just a moment, Hadley. Okay? Just wait, just 1 second. Neve,
Mhm.
here you are.
Okay. So its speed, flying is 30 feet. So half of 15.
So it'll be half of 15.
7.
We will round down to 5. Yeah.
Okay.
So it is able to pull you 5 feet until you are now out of the Black Ichor's radius.
And then I will try to use the rest of my movement, or half of my movement, I guess. It would be to like get closer to the shore at least.
Okay. With that full amount of movement, you are able to like get pulled back. The thing crashes down into the water where you just were, and then you can kind of like pull yourself through with the help of your alchemy. You kind of fall prone onto the ground and stand back up. You are covered in murk.
Lovely. Okay. Yeah, I think that'll be my turn. I don't got
All
anything
right.
else.
Huh? I can't. Okay, sorry. Jordan's taking care. So you move 20 feet away. Its speed is 20. So it is going to like go up onto the shore, and you can see it get larger as it's pulling out of the actual water. This thing is like sloughing off Dark Ichor into the brook itself where you are, and is going to make a little attack. Oh wow. 24.
Yeah.
Okay. That is 9 points of bludgeoning damage first. Okay. Okay. There's 25 points of acid damage. And you take a -1 penalty to your AC. as your travel robes are starting to corrode. It's going to lash out at you, and it kind of hits you head first with a shooting jet of black ink like mass. I think. And because you move 20 feet away, it cannot move into your space. So you're good there. Your turn.
Okay. Okay.
You've got a big
Alright.
jar.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm a
The
Pokemon trainer.
it was immune to slashing damage, right? Not piercing or anything. Not
Correct.
poison.
It was immune to slashing damage. Do you want to make an
Okay.
investigation check really quick?
Sure. Anyone?
Okay. Probably immune to slashing damage because if you slash it, it will reduce in size and turn into 2. Which could be useful for getting it inside of your little jar, but also there'll be multiple of them.
Hold on. I'm like, oh. Okay. I'm gonna. Can I like? I definitely want one. I want to like defendo a piece of it off.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So that's a dex save from it. It rolled high. Yeah, there's a 15.
That does not beat my DC.
Yeah, I thought it wouldn't.
Okay, that's 44 slashing damage, but it's immune, so.
So, you Defendo! You cast out, and you can see smaller bits begin to cut off of it. You can see the very definitive slash marks as an entire piece falls off to one side and will begin to form upward. Now, instead of having one large ooze here, you have 2 medium.
Okay, and I need it to be small to get into the jar? Okay.
Pretty big jar, so yeah, small, like a house cat.
Okay. Yeah. I'm debating if I want to quicken, like, something.
I don't think there's a slashing.
Yeah, I don't think there is.
But
No.
you could physically attack if you grab a stick. Slash.
Sorry, 1 second. I'm sorry, my brain was already working slow before this, and now I'm like stressed. Okay.
But then again, that wouldn't be a bonus action.
Could I-
So I guess we're just gonna
I
have to
put
try
in
to
that
tank
spell?
this damage and see what happens. Oh, you do have your alchemy. Does it have like a slashing attack now?
Could I have quickened that defendo?
Definitely.
Okay. I will have quickened the defendo, and then I can use the stick to like slash it again. And then try to tank that fucking damage.
So like grabbing your by stick and attack down at one of the two of them, and
I'll have my alchemy like fly me a little bit away from it again, trying to lure it
so
away from the
alchemy kind of,
pond.
like, grabs onto your corroding like overcoat and will pick you up, and you attack it as you're flying away. Okay. You are out of the muck, so it can move you the full feet, so you can actually get out of its movement range. Go 30,
That's what
30
I'm
feet?
trying to lure it
30
away
feet.
from the pond as well. Yeah.
Okay. It will. Your alchemy will have to use its bonus action to use chronopatesis to get even larger.
Yes.
Okay. Roll a strength attack. So just make a strength ability check and add your proficiency bonus.
Okay. Hmm. 8.
That's fine. Technically, you shouldn't have added your proficiency bonus anyway. So that
Oh
doesn't
shit,
hit.
sorry.
Um,
Yeah,
no,
no.
no, don't say sorry. That was my bad. I told you to. Yeah, you like hit it with the stick, and this like pretty good branch will hit into it, and then it will get stuck, and you can see you like try to pull it out, and all of your stick is gone. Throw that thing down. Okay, we're getting to it.
Okay, okay,
Well,
this is fine.
you're able to move 30 feet, so
Yeah, I'm getting
they
out of its
can't
range.
get to you. You are out of its range, but instead they will use dash both and move into your space. A creature that okay. You are going to take a little bit automatically. There's no save or anything. Yep. Oh, max there. And 13 points of acid damage.
Okay,
Another -1 penalty to your AC.
okay.
As your boots are getting eaten away.
That's it?
That's it, because they couldn't do the regular
Okay.
attack.
Okay. Okay. Alright, yeah, yeah. Pretty good, pretty good. We're doing good, we're doing good.
We're doing it.
Okay. Yeah. I'll do another quickened defendo to make it small.
Yep. Well, you make one of the medium-sized ones into two smaller ones, and now that you
Yeah.
so you can see it get cut in half. It'll slough off to one side. You grab your jar bonus action to. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
And shoving that in the bag.
And you can see it hit the sides. Unable to move the jar, you kind of hold it there for a second. You can like good, and immediately you got a bunch of attacks on you. There's a dirty 20,
Uh-huh.
a 13,
Uh-huh.
and a 10.
Yep.
All three hit.
Yeah. My base AC is 10.
Okay, so the small ones only deal so much. They deal. Okay, that's that. The first one deals 10 points of damage. The second one deals 8 points of damage. That's 18 total now, and the medium-sized one.
Mm-hmm.
22.
I'm down.
This thing attacks you from all sides. You can like hold on to the jar there, and you can feel yourself get start to get like burns on your arms, and you can feel your alchemy like lift you out. They almost had you, and it kind of releases you as you fly up into the air. You can hear more like yelling from below, and just as you're losing consciousness, you can hear the sound of screaming as kids are running back to the castle. Your alchemy is flying you. I would like you please to make a death saving throw.
Uh-huh. Fuck. Anything from the magical creatures. 17.
Okay. Okay, good. Out of character. You're flying over the air here. The Alchemy, I need the Alchemy to make a stealth check.
Okay. Let me double check. Good shit. Oh, Jesus. Okay.
So, you control the Alchemy as it is reaching castle grounds, Neve. What does she do?
Would
She's now entered the
probably.
castle grounds.
She would probably go
it-
towards the groundskeeper's hut.
Make a death saving throw. Okay, good. They will flap down until they land. You can hear, "What are you doing here?" You can hear Hagrid yell out as like a wind is picking up all around, and your body is dropped down in front of Hagrid. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear! He's gonna go and try to grab something for you. Make another death save. It's technically a success. So you are now considered stable. Roll a d4. You will awake in 1 hour. Me begin to come to. Your eyes kind of flutter. You look down at your body and you can see wrappings that have been put all around you, and they are currently wet with like a salve. Oh, you can feel like the burn. And you can see right now the door open, and a large feet walk into the room. You can see the big bushy beard of Professor Hagrid, carrying a small basket. Oh, you're awake! Good, good. And he says, "I've been taking care of old Bluey here. Never knew what you deigned to call her." He says, and he will begin to feed her. And he pulls up a chair. Your Akemi is small, very very small, and is like munching on an apple that he pulls out of it. He is going to place that on the table and like grab a chair and scooch closer toward you. "I'm not much of a healer. It's mostly Madame Pomfrey, but times like this I didn't want to get you in trouble. You see, I had to shoo away the horrors. Told them they had a animal that was set loose. Sure, that will get me in a bit spot of trouble. Are you all right?"
I'm sorry about the trouble. I guess Iris here knew that you were trustworthy.
That's a good name. It is. You're covered in some kind of burn. I definitely think you should talk to Poppy about that. She's a bit better than me, and she doesn't blab. As long as we can be quiet about it. Just couldn't bring your body in there unconscious, you see.
That would probably be a smart idea. Was my bag all right?
Your one?
My bag.
Oh, I wasn't quite sure. I don't know if it made it. If it did, it's probably out on the grass right now.
I need my bag. It has all my creatures in it.
Oh, are you able to get up?
Yes, I think so. She'll try
You
to
have 1 hit
stand.
point.
Yeah, I'm fine. We're rocking.
And the two of you guys will go outside. Well, you came down somewhere over here. Oh dear, oh dear. And you may make a investigation or perception check.
Investigation. 30, 20?
What did you say? Dirty 20?
Yes.
Oh, wow, that's way higher. You are able to find, as Hagrid's like, maybe it's over here, and you can see, sitting in the grass, something dark. You run over, and you can see your bag as well as your overcoat that is just fucking gone now. Um, and there is a small, cracked glass jar sitting on the ground. You can rush over, and you can see that big crack that's on the bottom. Now, it's not entirely open, but rather there is sort of like a small little hole, and you can see a bit of this black ooze that is like still at the very bottom of it, and a large amount of it has disappeared. You can see a
No.
few wet marks through the grass.
Can I try to track it?
It's multiple.
Can I try to track one of them?
No, you have one in the
Oh,
jar.
okay. I thought you were
Yeah,
saying
one
that,
was
like,
left. Like one
escaped.
wasn't able to get up into the through the
Oh,
hole, and the
God.
rest of it left it behind. So you do have a little one in there.
Okay, you scared me so bad. I thought you were saying like it left entirely. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, she'll gather it up. Um,
Reparo.
yeah, I keep forgetting we're fucking wizards. Oh my God. She'll Reparo put it back in her bag, make sure that her bag is not broken so that the other animals did not escape.
Your bag is intact, fully.
Oh, thank God. Okay. All right. I found it. It was this little guy.
They're all right, I hope.
Yes, everyone's all right. It was this little guy that we got through all that trouble for.
What's that? He says, and he'll go to grab it.
Ooh, be
Not even
careful.
asking because he's a little obnoxious. I'm taking.
It's nothing like anything I've ever seen.
Know what I've seen before either. Now that is curious. Why on earth did you find it? It did that to you, this sort of thing.
It was bigger. I cut that off of it.
A great reckon it was. It's good to know nonetheless.
It was
I might go looking for it on my own actually.
at this spring, these like kind of stream where nymphs gather.
Oh, what were you doing out there?
Perhaps some illicit club meeting.
I told Brenneth not to go looking around that area. I told him the nymphs only come around every now and again, but it's not right to risk your life going down there. Oh dear, oh dear. And he looks at you and like gives a big sigh. Well, you best can't go. I reckon you can't go to the castle looking like that. Should probably get you a. I have a fur coat actually.
That would be perfect, actually. I also, whatever this was, what it did to the stream, it killed a nymph. Perhaps even more.
That is a shame. Nymphs are very delicate creatures. But I'd say this is probably a more of an invasive species, especially if you say haven't seen around here any before now. I wonder what caused it.
Not sure. I mean, with the recent Acromantula attack, I think the entire forest is sort of out of whack.
Right, you are. All right. He'll go back to his hut and he's going to grab his fur cloak and put it on you. It's way too big for you. Got
Yeah,
trails
so
behind you on the grass.
head off towards the hospital wing.
I like that coat. I want it back once you're good.
Maybe.
Miss Carol, he just says your name as you walk up there. And
So
you are able
that
to return your commodore with some shit.
AC penalty.
Mhm.
Is that permanent?
No, it goes away.
Oh,
after
thank
the
God. Okay. All right. I did not want to be stuck with 8 AC. Okay.
No, yeah, it goes back. It's like until you have the time to like change your clothes and shit. Like, yeah.
Right. Okay. That was one hell of a magical creatures club.
You think that what Hati did has no ramifications?
Hati and I are going to have a long talk about conservation.
Okay.
You got an acromantula out of it. What are you complaining about?
And acromantula is a native species.
It was a rescue.
It's not, actually. But, you know.
They don't need to know that. They are now.
Sure. Okay. After that, we have Transfigurations, and then I was thinking that we could do Slug Club. What do people think?
Sure, Alex. I just thought it'd be funny to respond like that.
You said, why is that my name like that?
I think it was funny.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
For Transfigurations today, the snow has all gone. It's been pretty hot. Magnus has you all in the north courtyard today. The sun is beaming down a hot haze, and Magnus seems to be taking great pleasure in everyone's discomfort. Professor, why are we out here? It's blazing, Levi complains. I thought you all wanted to get up and walk around for a bit, seeing as Mr. Gideon couldn't stay in his seat last class. Good going, Gideon, Ernesius sneers. Enough. Plus, I thought it would be a good place to show you all Rothrum's Constant. Who knows it? That's a D4 to Jess if they want to answer. And History Magic check. Oh, close. Yet so far. Burke, feeling all right today?
Yes, I feel lovely.
I know you know the answer. Why don't you let us all in on the little secret? Rothrum's Constant. I'm sure you can recite it by word, and I will send it to you.
Thank you, because I was about to be like, it's that magic cannot be both controlled and unrestituted.
Yes. 5 points, Ravenclaw. And Magnus is, of course, a Ravenclaw alumni. So. One must always give something to get something, in essence. Of course, this is specific for wizards. Magical beasts seem to wield arcana amorphously without the need of penance. Wizards, however, are not so lucky. Some of you may have had volatile magic as children. But when did that magic start to mellow out? That's a question.
When we got our wand.
Another 5 points to Ravenclaw. Juju, were you supposed to sound so quiet? You sounded really, really quiet.
I don't know. Am I quiet now?
Me. Sorry. Yes, another 5 points to Ravenclaw, he says. Someone. There's multiple answers here. Please give me an example of restitution we offer to Arcanum in order to wield it with control.
Words.
Very good. Words or incantation, words of power, verbal components. Yes, that's one. Next. 5 points to Gryffindor. Miss Fable.
Somatic components. Movement.
Very much so. Wand and wand movements are key to casting. 5 points to
Slytherin.
Hufflepuff? Slytherin, fuck. Only been 35 sessions. Any more? There's a few other people with their hand up. You can hear Janice put up her hand. We use our own magical strength as well. Yes, yes. Professor Babbling would probably bore you about a lecture on spell slots. I never really quite understood it. Haha. But and also there is runes and arithmancy, Reese says. Indeed there is. These are invocations of elder magical power. Oh, I thought I put them back. Did I not put them back? Oh, I put them back. I totally just put them back in for you. So I stole them earlier.
No, like the blue, not the ones that I use on my computer all the time. The blue ones.
Oh, the ones you gave me.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know off the top of my head. Search around it. Here you go.
I'd like you to find them because I need them
I totally will find them.
like right now.
Oh, they're right here. There you go. Bye bye.
I'm taking the card. You feel that?
Huh?
I'm taking the card.
Oh, there you go.
The gym.
Oh, fun. Have fun. Um, and lastly, the one that no one else stated was our own magical stamina or concentration. Bullshit. Wilfred says loudly. You can hear one person gasp. Wilfred, please, not today. No, bullshit. There are ways around every one of those. Wandless casting has always existed. Wordless casting can be done by skilled wizards. Simple spells rarely drain strength, and I'm never concentrated. The class kind of laughs at that. Well, if Rothrum's constant is wrong, let's make it a game then. Shall we? You can hear some people go, ooh. Fine, Wilfred says, being a brat. No wand, no incantation, simple spells, only one goal. Break the cup, and he will wave his wand, creating a little glass cup nearby to fill the space. Wilfred gets ready as Magnus takes a step aside and stares at the glass. Wait, there's still one little issue. Your concentration. Bombarda does not require concentration. Without a wand? Sure you do. Directing magic can't be done without focus. He puts a wand out to his son's forehead, right on the temple. Huh? What do you... Continuum, he says. And you can see Wilfred, the thought behind his eyes goes dull. Let's consider this another lesson in arrogance. You have the uncanny ability to disregard what I teach you. Bet you 5 galleons that Wilfred passes out, Saoirse says to Drusilla. Deal. Wilfred grits his teeth and shuts his eyes tight. Everyone watches Wilfred as he vibrates, seemingly flexing every muscle in his body. His face becomes flush with blood, rushing through his head. Well, is that the color-changing spell? Never quite seen that shade of red on you before, Wilfred. That's a few of the Slytherins who will laugh at that. Nothing happens. Not a single effect is seen as he is flexing with all his might. All right, Mr. Gideon, I think you proved my point. No! I can do it! Wilfred, enough. No! What? You can see a chunk of earth nearby explode. I almost got it! You can see the ground at his feet begin to char. Wilfred, stop, you're gonna hurt yourself. You can hear a crackle of thunder as clouds form above you. Almost! More earth is uprooted. A lightning strike hits the top of the astronomy tower. Boom! The cup explodes in a rain of glass shards, along with all the earth around it. You can hear, "Holy fuck!" You hear Logan yell, "Wilfred!" Magnus bellows and catches him as he passes out into his arms. Idiot. He whispers to him. Cressida.
Mm-hmm.
Saw
She's running. Yeah, she's running to him and like taking Wilfred's face in her hands.
It's okay, Miss Burke. Wilfred will be fine. Cresta with me. I'm gonna take Mr. Gideon to the hospital wing. Everyone else, practice out here for the remainder of class, and I won't be leaving you unsupervised. He will yell over into the hallway, and call out, "Dendron! Officer, I need you, please." And you can see like a typical Orher walk out into the area. Huh? Wait, what? I need you to look after the kids for the next maybe 20 or so minutes. Why me? It's not my job. Your job is what I tell you it is. Stand guard. And he's going to walk out with Wilfred and Cressida.
Alex, could I say something while Panctus is still in earshot?
Sure.
I always hated when we did that class in Durmstrang. It was really hard in second year.
Okay. Everybody, you guys are going to gain 2 transfiguration spells to attempt without Magnus's oversight. Cressida, although you are, out in the hospital wing, you can still roll for them.
Bet. Thank you. What do 5th-year transfig spells even look like?
They're all extremely overpowered.
Not
No,
even.
that is some of the best spells in the whole game. By some margin.
That's the point of you can't convince me. Absolutely not.
I got mine.
Alright,
Alright, let me double check my transfer mod first, actually. Okay, sweet. First one's gonna be Evanesco. For 3. No. Retry that.
Where are you rolling that?
I'm in Monday night, holy shit.
Which technically means that roll doesn't count.
Nice. Lovely.
Isn't
I get
it?
to...
Yeah, doesn't count. Because
Off the
Riker
table.
once rolled a natural one in server chat. No fucking way. Avery's pulling a prank on you.
I love Avery.
3.
I love
That was
her.
for Evanesco?
I love her so
Roll a
much.
D100.
Yep. Okay. 62.
Interesting. So, Evanesco! And there's like nothing that happens at first. And then all around you in a 20-foot radius, all the grass grows incredibly tall until you can't be seen. Do I have your phone?
Can you call my phone?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Remember, I have noise canceling headphones on. Call Jordan.
This week is not my week.
So that's
Is it your
first
month
spell
or
check?
even your year?
I'll be there for you.
I'm gonna try Evanesco again.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
18. Easy.
All right, that one's a success. Bye. And when you cast an Evanesco, whatever you have at your disposal, you're able to obliterate in a moment.
Amazing. Now I'm gonna like fucking cut this grass, I guess. I don't know.
Pendo. Right. That is Miss Neve for your grades here. Grade can only go down or up from where it was, so you have an A.
Hello. Is it 1 or 2 spells?
Excellent. 2.
Okay. I'm doing Inanimate Conjurers first. Cool. I'm now doing Evanesco. Cool.
What do you conjure? Probably you and Skull are practicing together. I mean, you can tell me if I'm wrong, but
I don't think Alexi would say no to that. I think I will conjure a book.
okay. Is it a specific book? Maybe a children's book, or maybe a textbook or something like that?
I think it's probably something like volume 3 of Capital. That'll do.
Isn't Capital only one book?
No, there are different.
But in the
volume versions of
Wizarding
it.
world, they got the expanded version.
Yeah. They got the version where Marx talks about the economy with Animax Conjurers, you know? Like,
And you, Capital, appears in your hand. That's useful. Evanesco, though, is just can't quite get it. Yeah, you try to obliterate it, and you can't bring yourself to do it.
yeah, the face of Marx flashes before my eyes like I'm in Akira. I'm like, can't do that.
Kira! Skull.
Marks.
You can see Alexi just like staring at this book, like with patriotic fervor.
Oh, yeah, are you unfrozen? Hello.
You're
I heard-
unfrozen now.
I heard nothing.
Alexi conjured Capital by Marx, and then could not successfully or bring himself to obliterate it. So he's just ended up staring at this book with patriotic fervor in the middle of the North Courtyard here.
Skull is like, I am so anti-patriotism. Just free market for all.
You say that aloud, or is that an internal thought?
He's just kind of like, I think Skull has entered gremlin mode, and he's just kind of like shifting through his potions and all that, like just mumbling to himself. Just about everybody now.
Okay, they're both
Alexi
being
still
coded
is-
at the same time. It makes sense.
Alexi Skull has gotten into one of his moods.
I'm gremlin mode. I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah.
He's got like dark circles under his eyes, and like the tips, like different tips of his hair are like colored or dyed a certain color, not intentional, but like
Because he cut
as
himself bangs as
fire
well, just to really let
from
it all set
potion.
in.
I didn't hear a single thing you just said.
Has he cut himself bangs as well to make sure it's all
No, it's like
especially
the
obvious?
fumes from the potions have like dyed or singed his hair.
Oh, I see.
He's working fervently. And
Do you remember when people used to dip dye their hair with Kool-Aid?
yeah,
It's the
it's like
same.
that energy.
Stop.
Instead of Kool-Aid, it's like essence of insanity, you know?
Did you do
You know,
that?
Skull, I wasn't expecting you to be in Transfiguration class. It doesn't seem to have a lot to do with potions.
It doesn't. It's like literally his worst class. Like he just doesn't care about it.
I'm trying to figure out what Alex is
Okay,
saying
well,
to each other.
whatever that was.
I'm also trying to figure out what
I was
he's
asking
saying.
Brooke if she did that. Because she was like, stop.
I didn't realize you were
course
asking me a
Brooke did
question.
that.
I fucking said something and then I went to TikTok.
Oh my god. She admitted it.
I never did because I went to a private school where we couldn't dye our hair. But
That's
I
real.
remember hearing about it and hearing about people getting ants in their hair because of it and the sugar left over.
Only in Florida.
Yeah. I'm gonna go back to TikTok and like zoning out now.
All right.
Thank
have
you,
fun
Brooke.
Associating.
I'm gonna take my exceptional strengthening solution.
Oh wow. Okay.
So my
Your strength is increased to 22 for 1 hour.
great. Can I
Maya
roll
just
now?
recently made a superior one. It's super cool.
Congratulations, Maya.
I don't know whether I should take that as an actual congratulations or a.
I mean, you brewed a potion, and I'm proud of you.
My eyes are squinting right now.
Anyhoodle, Skull's gonna Evanesco Capital from
Did you
Alexis.
say any hoodle?
Yeah, I did. What about it?
I just okay.
Just be blessed that it
15
happened.
on Evanesco.
Yes, and so you were able to look at the thing that Lexi is looking at, and I was going to flick your wand at it, and it will disappear suddenly. Alexa.
Alexei will blink. He'll be like, ah, I see.
Always just seems to consume your entire attention. So, seemed better.
Oh,
taking that.
well. I mean, I've never seen you consumed your entire attention on something, so, you know, I appreciate you working on that character flaw of mine.
No idea what you're talking about. A Bublio. That's an 18.
I like how you say boob. A booblio.
A Bublio.
A bublio.
Like Michael Bublé.
Buble. Like Michelle Bubble. Cool. So with that, you are able to conjure a large swirling orb of water, and Alexi.
I am
as
trying
turns his
to
attention back to
capture
you.
Alexi into it.
That's crazy.
Oh fuck yeah, Alexi, make a strength save.
Oh. I'm gonna kill myself.
That's what I'm talking about. Inspiration to Skull.
That's a 4.
Does not work, bestie.
Alexi, whoa, is pulled up into it, and then is like quiet, just.
Yeah,
You know,
I'm
it's like,
glad you
going
appreciate that
around.
he's still gonna no sell it.
He looks I don't know if unimpressed is the right word.
Unfazed.
It's unamused. Unamused.
Skull like hold it for like just long enough to where he starts to maybe like feel it in his breath or something, and then he'll just like cancel it out, drop him to the floor.
If you hold it for a long time, and Ito, tell me if I'm wrong, I feel like Alexi would like try to like Maybe I can get out now. No.
No, he ain't no
still
bitch.
here.
He'd just sit there.
Just hold it.
He'd simply suffer.
as you're moving, because you're like swirling, right? As you're moving, do you like hold eye contact?
Yes,
with
exactly.
him the whole time.
Just glaring the whole time.
Yeah.
Just a blinking contest.
Make a quick con save for me, Alexi.
Okay, a concept for being based. We already did one
Actually,
of these
con
today.
check. Con check. It's supposed to
Okay, a con check.
be. Mm-hmm.
Okay, well that roll wasn't a real roll because it was a save, so I'll roll a real check. All within the rules.
Mm-hmm.
Does this ever happen to you?
That's what happened to Brooke.
What?
Oh my god. You rolled the same thing twice.
I rolled it 3
see
times.
him,
The
like,
first
there,
roll
like,
was a
staring at
5
you?
as well.
0.
You can see his face getting more and more red, starting to turn blue, and then bubbles. You release it, and Alexi is laying on the ground now. Water spilling out on all sides. People are like, Skull! Because the water went all the whole way over toward them.
Transfiguration has no interest to me, you're right. But it's also easy, so.
Damn, that's crazy. Mook over to us.
If you have it locked in,
I
you can
do.
that. Yeah, roll the hit.
Is that not how you do it? Am I
Slash
crazy?
Spell attack? Oh,
That's what I did.
No, yeah, it's supposed to. Oh, no, it's one word.
Ah, there's always something. Alright, it's a 22.
Did you subtle spell that?
He didn't say it. He didn't say it.
I
until
did.
you
I
asked,
didn't
so
say
you
it.
didn't.
I didn't say it.
Langlock.
All right, Langlock.
So Skull makes a. Okay, we got double Langlock. Let's do a little contested spellcasting ability.
Spellcasting ability.
The dice hate Alexi tonight. Well, Skull, you throw a Langlock, and before he can even say Langlock, his mouth is gone. And he gets hit by the Slugulus Eructo, which is the worst to have if you're also Langlocked.
It's not Slugulus Orcta, it's Muco Volatilis. Oh, no, he
Muco
cast it.
Volatilis. Oh, that's fine, because it comes out your nose.
Yeah.
So
it probably just
like,
clears out all the
shit.
water, to be honest.
There's a bunch of like swarm of shit that comes out of your nose and will bite and attack you.
Did I get hit?
Alexi, no.
No, okay. Okay. Sorry, I thought you. For a second, I thought it was me.
No, Alexi's just like standing there like stoically while he is getting mauled by booger bats.
Yeah, he like crosses his arms.
Sorry, Alexi. I could give you some lessons sometime if you want it, but. Oh, it's also hard for you to respond right now, isn't it? Yeah. It's great.
And that's what we'll pull away from that scene. Both of you gain inspiration. I loved it. I got both your spells there. Titania. You are, getting in position to cast some of your spells. And like always, you're admiring people that you enjoy admiring. And you can see Neve's collar, a little bit open like normal. You can see just a slight bandage over the chest.
Hmm. Kind of like walk up to her. Hey, Neve.
Mm-hmm.
How are you?
I'm alright. I kind of frustrated about Evanesco, but you know, Transfiguration in general is stupid in my opinion. Um, but yeah, pretty okay. How about you?
I'm okay. I was just checking on you.
Yeah, I mean, nothing super out of the ordinary.
Keyword super.
Right. You sure you're okay?
I had
Make a
you
deception
know,
check, Nate.
I'm
Oh,
not
sorry. Were
even
you
I'm not
speaking in character?
yeah, I'm not
Sorry, I thought you were out of
lying.
character.
She can't lie. She quite literally cannot lie.
Right. Well, you got pretty badly hurt earlier, and I would certainly say there is something super out of the ordinary. There is a creature that you don't even know of that is spawned in the Dark Forest.
Right. She wasn't gonna continue with that. Um, there was just like a small incident at Magical Creatures Club.
And you're gonna be fine?
Well,
And she
yeah,
kind of
now I
like,
am.
it's like looking you up and down. Yeah, okay.
Looking her up and down, you can see long sleeves, even though it's very hot outside. Long pants. Well, I guess leggings underneath, and
God forbid I have modesty.
you can see little bits of bandage underneath of those.
It was like it was this weird creature. I've never seen anything like it before. This kind of goo, I guess, this amalgamation of goo, and it kind of like ate everything it touched.
Like a blob, kind of.
Yeah, like a blob, and it was in this like pond kind of stream area that we were going to, and it was polluting the water.
What could be out in the forest that could be polluting it? Aren't muggles like repelled by it?
I mean, yeah, but I don't know. I just something is out there, and I think it might have to do with the acromantula and everything of last year, and how well, we were in the forest and everything that happened there. But you know, I kind of thought that the witch took care of the forest, but
Does Titania know anything about the witch?
I thought we told her.
I don't think we did.
I don't know. I'm gonna be
I
so
feel like
real. I
Neve
have
is.
no idea.
I feel like Neve is just so comfortable with you that she like you're one of these friends that she's met, and she's just sort of blabbing right now.
Hmm.
Witch.
A witch watches over the forest?
And then you realize, Neve.
Um, so it's a really, really long story. But in the woods, yeah, in the woods when we were there with the acromantula and stuff, um, we ran into this like all powerful witch person. Uh, she doesn't really like me, but you know, whatever. Um, she kind of just had this really mystical kind of air to her. Like she knew so much and she was connected to the forest. And I mean, I don't really like her as a person, but as a guardian of nature, I guess I kind of admired her.
So you're thinking since there was this blob monster thing that something might have happened to her?
That, or she caused something, or maybe the acromantula dying caused something. I don't know. I told Hagrid and he said he was going to look into it, but I don't fully trust that. I mean, I respect Hagrid as much as well, just as much as the next person, but research-wise, he isn't the brightest.
Right. That's interesting. Well, seems like that's another question to the weird things going around at school. I mean,
Yeah.
one of them. I'm just glad you're all right.
Yeah, I'll be fine. I mean, what's another near-death experience in the grand scheme of things?
In the background, all this. Cressida, you will have returned from the hospital wing. Yeah, he's still up there. He's gonna sleep that off. But Magnus has made sure that you return. Magnus has also returned. You can see Titania and Neve are currently chatting. And you have reserved yourself to hopefully get your mind off of it. Pomfrey said that he'd be okay. Just that he'd be really freaking tired. That he had burned just a little bit of the only thing that he could have possibly given to cast magic, and that would be his own internal soul, just a tiny bit. It's recoverable, certainly not great, and you should never try that again. But anyone could, by the way, anyone could. You are reminded of Slug Club. Now, you were all given a +1 that you'd be allowed to bring. And for you, you know that Rin is already taking Wilfred.
Circling back real quick. I know we don't have time for like a whole scene back at the hospital wing. But I'd like to briefly talk to Magnus.
Magnus. Okay. Why don't we get at least to Tanya's rolls, and then we can come back to that?
Yeah.
Tanya.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the Boglio. Nope. And Evanesco. Even worse.
U100, please.
$17.
You're attempting the spell after talking with Neve, and when you cast it out, there is a large beard that appears on you, made of bright pink feathers. You look over, you can see Reese is laughing at you. I'm sorry. Make a Constitution save, Titania.
And
before you can say anything, you sneeze heavily, and all of the feathers go elsewhere and start to rain all down around you. Is that it for you, Juju, then?
Yep, that's it. Those are my 2 spells.
Okay. Anna, let's get yours and then we'll jump over to Chris.
I think I'm gonna inspo that last one. Nope. 24 and an 11.
We got 24 and 11. What was the 11 for?
Avis.
Okay. Casting out Avis, you're able to conjure. Oh no! Oh, you weren't able to conjure Avis. Damn it! You're able to conjure the classic hedgehog. And for your Abublio, you are able to create a large swirling mass of water as well. Not half bad. You can hear it from here. You can hear. Nolan is standing like on the other side of it, leaning on his stave.
Thank you. I've been trying. Transfig was kind of my worst class first year, and I've been trying to work hard to get it better.
I may not be an expert on transfigurations, but I might be able to give some tips and tricks.
I hate to say this, but I don't hate to say this. We need our old professor back.
Yeah. I guess we'll see. He kind of like frowns and he'll walk over, put a hand on your shoulder. And he's going to try to get your mind off it by helping you with Evanesco. You have a Hufflepuff boyfriend. That's an extra added D4 for words of encouragement.
Oh, Avis, you mean?
Yeah. One.
Nope.
Okay. So, even with his help, unfortunately, it's not quite enough to overcome. You got a total of a 12 and a 24. Looks like you had. Oh, before it left good out to me. So, did we already get your spells? Are we having it?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So, Cressida, you want to have a little sip? That's just fine.
Yeah.
We cut over to the hospital wing right now. You learn all this stuff about Wilfred and that he's being taken care of, and Magnus will kind of stay by his bed. You can see Magnus just standing there and breathing. He is quiet, staring down at his son. You can see a level of concern that you have never seen before. And you're just kind of standing there awkwardly while he's trying to remain calm. Or maybe just trying to calm himself from where he was.
Cressida is going to walk over to Wilfred's bedside. She kind of pulls up a chair.
Miss Burke, you're still here. I no longer need your help.
I don't think she says anything at first. She's paying him very little mind. She's just kind of looking at Wilfred, kind of grabs his hand.
Miss Perka, I understand the way you feel. This is still school. Even in this moment, Magnus is still on his stupid fucking ordinances.
You don't understand, do you?
I let one person off the hook. I've let everyone.
It's not about the ordinances. And Master Gideon, I like to think that I've been extremely polite and I've been a good student and I've tried against my better judgment to be as cordial as possible. Considering you told your son to break up with me last year.
He doesn't even flinch at that. You've proven to be a good student. And a good partner. Although I think now I'm glad you're here. Really, I am. These kinds of things happen frequently with Wilfred. Never been able to curb them. I thought playing his own game might be able to talk some sense into him.
You don't
Never
understand. You pushed him today. In front of everyone. You... Pushing someone's magic beyond their limits is not helpful. It is dangerous. You could...
Yeah, to do what he did. I'd say that he surprised me today. I warned him. I told him to stop. He's always been stubborn. I'm sure you know.
I know his stubbornness well. But I know his stubbornness because I know him. I know the very core of who he is. I know that all he wants, whether he likes to say it or not, is your approval.
Stand upright. I'm heading back to class. You may stay here for another 5 or so minutes. I expect to see you down in the North Courtyard.
If I may?
He'll go to leave. You say one more thing, he will stop.
Mr. Gideon. Don't lose your son. Not the way my father lost me.
There's a beat. He continues on his way. Alright. Inspo, Maya. 2 spells?
Bit. Let's see. probably just the usual suspects. Bub, Leo. Okay, well, I don't know why I have that left in, but I do. Alright. I guess do I have Evanesco? I don't think I do. I think I've tried this one. Nope. Okay. Let me try one more time. Nope.
What's the rules? You got a 6 for Evanesco and a 10 for Evanesco. Okay. You continue with your usual grade. It's the one thing that you've had trouble with the past year. Wonder why.
Mm-hmm.
This transfiguration class ends, and Magnus will have already returned by now. Crest a few minutes behind, and he'll say, "That's it for today. I believe we have the end of day, so please get back to your common rooms before curfew's up. We'll have to make disciplinary action." And Magnus will just leave. And everyone is left here in the North Courtyard to mingle amongst themselves the next 15 minutes before curfew starts.
That class made me feel very nostalgic. It's very Durmstrang.
What are you saying this to, Alexa?
I think just anyone nearby.
Who's nearby?
Neva's gonna side-eye the fuck out of Alexi. Did you really go to Durmstrang? Really?
That's what it's like.
Last I heard of it, there was like really bad people coming out of it.
Yeah, most are.
Good to know. Good to know. And she'll continue to pack up her things.
Oh yeah, is Wilfred okay?
He's just tired. He'll be out for a little while.
That's
But
good.
he should be okay. Skull, I have a question. Okay.
Riker, are you here?
Yes.
Sorry. Go ahead, Chris.
Skull.
What?
Who are you taking tonight?
To what?
The Slug Club?
We have a slug club meeting tonight?
Oh.
What day is it?
She will like rub her temples.
You guys are in a club about slugs? That's very odd.
No.
Common misconception. I thought the same thing when I was first invited.
It doesn't sound very exciting.
It's essentially just kind of like a popularity club hosted by Professor Slughorn, the potions professor. If he likes you or if there's some unique thing about you, he usually invites you.
Oh, so I'm sure I'll be getting an invitation any minute now, right?
I feel like those already went out.
Yeah, I think they kind of did. He usually sends them right at the beginning of the year.
If only
No.
someone were to invite you as their +1. Neve will look at Skull.
I wonder who would do that though.
I'm already
Yeah, that would be such a shocking revelation if someone were to invite you as their +1.
Neve, do you want to go as my +1?
Oh boy.
No, I don't want to go as your +1.
You're really emphasizing +1. I think somebody here.
Skull.
I just think it
Skull.
would be nice if someone took Alexi as their +1.
Huh.
Right, right.
Mhm.
Are you in Slug Club? Do you want to invite him?
Skull, if you don't ask out my cousin to go with you to Sub Club, I swear.
I feel like this is very coerced.
I feel like you need to ask him.
I mean, I don't really
I
think he
love the
wants to
pushy
go.
friends.
Skull, my favorite potioneer, the greatest potioneer. Oh, you're frozen. Okay, I'm just gonna go die.
Okay.
It sounded like a really good line there, Brett. Get it ready for when he comes
It was
back.
it was gonna be a
Oh,
great
he's back.
line. Okay, Skull's
He's
my one of my greatest friends, really. My favorite potioneer, the best potioneer, really. Like the one who should be taking after Slughorn when he eventually retires or something or dies in his position. I don't know. I need you to know, and I'm gonna touch your hand when I say this, that if you don't ask Alexi to this, I will be unleashing the hide behind again. And I will be showing it towards Hati.
I mean, if you want to lose your hide behind, I guess go for it. But I don't know what else you hope to achieve with that.
Ask him.
Okay.
That was hot.
Sure. Well, I have to let Hati know that she's no longer invited first. She's really sensitive about these things.
Hati will get in
I
somehow.
don't think
She's
Hati
dating
wants to.
Drusilla.
Hati
She literally
doesn't want to
already
go. I was
passed
gonna
me.
drag her.
Drusilla can drag her. She'd
I
do
don't think-
anything for Drusilla. She would go for Drusilla.
You can hear the two of them literally kikiing nearby and talking to each other, and you're like, oh my gosh, that is something to get used to. Seeing the two of them at all, like at least Drusilla especially, actually happy.
Neve is gonna like take Skull, turn him around towards to face Lexi, and like push him.
Ow. I guess I have to ask you to Slughorn's thing. I'm probably not gonna go. If you'd rather not.
No, I mean I'll go. Seems interesting. Maybe there'll be something interesting to steal. But I mean, if you don't want to go, I don't mind not going. But if you did, I would go. Probably. It's an excuse to wear my nice uniform at least.
I unfortunately lost internet right at the worst time. I didn't hear any response to anything that you said.
Okay. Alexei said he would be happy to go if you wanted to go, but if you didn't, that would be fine, probably. And he would love an excuse to wear his best uniform.
Do you always wear your best uniform?
No. There are different uniforms at different occasions. This is a normal uniform. Or on special occasions, I would, of course, wear my dress uniform. And then, of course, there is a uniform I'd be wearing if I was going into combat. It's all in the procedures.
I've never noticed. It's the shoulders. They're so rigid.
It's good. It promotes good posture.
Cool. Cool. I guess I'm gonna go to this thing then.
Okay. What about like goal for it? Is it hidden? Is that part of the fun?
His apartments in the
Do I
something
have to
tower.
climb? Because I can't climb.
In essence, yes, you will have to climb some stairs. If you
Not
don't know how
moving
to,
stairs, just regular stairs.
I don't know what to tell you. It's you might come across some ones that move. It's Hogwarts.
Okay. I just want to be prepared for all potential outcomes. That's all.
I think you're prepared.
He'll just like nod a bunch of times.
I actually been also meaning to ask you. When you have a free period, I would really love some help in the common room. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean. The potion common room, the common room with the potions where you do all the potion making.
Yeah, that common room.
Okay. Yeah, I can be there.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Anna, you just you feel a little kiss on your cheek, and Ellen says, "I'm gonna head out early, but I'll see you tomorrow first thing." Yeah.
I'll see you tomorrow. Stay out of trouble.
It's a joke. You know.
Mm.
Go walk away.
She will. I should walk over to Neve. Hey. You doing all right?
Everyone keeps asking me that. It was just a little bit of goo.
Okay, well, I was just coming over here because I thought your wand movements were a little stiff today. I didn't know anything about glue.
Oh. Ignore that. Ignore that. Hi. How are you today? Ahaha.
That's great.
No, please don't ask about the goo. You're so sexy. Ahaha. I'm going to choose to move on from that. Something tells me I don't
Good
even want to
choice.
know.
No, you don't.
So, this slug club thing.
Mhm.
I thought that it might be good for you to get to experience it at least once. So, if you want, I mean that party, plus ones. I could bring you along.
What, you're not taking your boyfriend?
It's a shrug.
He didn't want to go. He's also not great at potions, despite being in it.
I mean, I don't know. I've kind of had my fill of elitist clubs in my many years of living. Is Crest gonna be there?
Yes, and there's free food. And
I'm
plenty
in.
of things plenty of shiny things too.
Even better. I'm gonna use that die of
Cool.
fate.
What, Brooke? For what?
No, I'm just saying I'm getting ready to use that die of fate for stealing some shit. Get thinking
Oh,
what's good in
boy.
Slughorn's office.
I steal the chandelier without anyone noticing.
I steal the table, even though everyone's
The
sat eating at
table.
it.
Everyone is sitting at.
You know those people who do the tricks with like the tablecloth? It's that, but it's the whole table, and she's
Yeah,
out the
Everything
door.
else just stays there. And Neve, it's like a party trick. They're like, ta-da! You've just Wingardium Leviosa and everything to like stay at its current height. Yeah.
I just need you to know that, Alex. Just get to thinking about cool stuff I can steal.
Oh boy.
Yeah, sure. I'll go. I need to get an outfit together.
Is that you going on Pinterest right now?
I actually have my outfit together. Thank you very much. Courtesy of Juju.
Okay.
Get her ass.
So great. I'll see you there.
Yeah, is this like a friend's date?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Why'd you say it like that?
I was just wondering, I don't know what you're into.
I don't know
I
what
wanted
you're
to tell you
into.
you're not really my type, like romantic wise.
And you aren't really mine.
Okay,
either.
good. We're on the same page. Okay.
Cool. Glad we cleared that up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. I don't know if you know how to do that. She's gonna grab your hand and like make a fist, and then just.
Oh. What, like punch each other?
And not hard. You just put your fist up and then do.
That seems really unnecessary. But okay.
While you were gone, like there's a lot of science about how germs pass, so like as little touching as
possible. Do you guys not drink water out of the lake anymore?
You drink water out of the lake?
I mean, I have been.
Aquamenti exists.
You've been drinking water out of the lake?
I mean, yeah, if you're just like by the lake, you just do a little sip and then you're fine. No need to pass any
year
Neve goes down and grabs like a picture and just that's
this entire year?
Yeah, just taking a little sip.
Neve, the amount of algae near the coast.
I'm fine. It's how I survived the goo.
I don't want to ask what the goo is. I'm just going to let Cressida handle it. All right, I'll see you. She walks away.
What am I handling?
Something about goo. Go handle it.
Gestures toward Titania and Neve.
I'm not getting involved in that. That sounds like an upper year thing, and I'm not. No. Mm-mm.
Your girlfriend got hurt by goo.
It's not my girlfriend yet. God. Okay.
Your girlfriend got hurt by goo and is drinking water out of the lake.
Neve.
I thought it was sanitary. Okay.
We will have a discussion.
I've been doing for years.
Oh, we will have a discussion
Quite literally
on
hundreds
filtering.
of years.
We'll talk about filtering and everything another day, along with a bunch of other things we have to talk about. Okay. And she's gonna walk away. She's gonna walk over to Titania.
Hello,
Miss. Yeah. Well, how's Titania looking right now?
She's just in class. She's annoyed that Magnus is teaching.
Hi.
Hey, Cressida.
You okay?
Just disappointed at yet another transfiguration lesson.
Yeah. Yeah. Luckily, Wilfred's okay. and should be fine in time for tonight as long as he sleeps until then.
Good. Didn't think something like that would keep him out of commission for long, anyways.
No. Nothing keeps him out of commission for very long. But, I didn't come to talk about Wilfred, actually.
Oh, thank God.
I actually came because I don't know if you've heard, but there's a little Slug Club party tonight. And I was kind of hoping you might go with me.
Wow. The Cressida Burke asking me out.
I wouldn't say the, and just plain
I
old
would say the. Well, I suppose I have a little time tonight that I could spare.
You would do me the honor.
I mean, you did me the honor of asking.
All right. Well, I should warn you that it's a bit of a fancy affair, so we'll have to dress to impress, so to speak.
Easy enough. I mean, though, I will have to try my best so I don't get outshone by everyone here. Kind of gestures to like Anna, Cressida, and Eve.
I'm sure you'll have no problem with that. In fact, my plan is to dress so well that me and my date turn heads.
Well, looks like I'll have to go digging into my closet.
Sounds lovely. Now, do you prefer a specific kind of flower, or do you not really have a preference?
No, I don't really have a preference. I kind of like all flowers, so long as it's something vibrant.
Vibrant. I think I can do vibrant. Meet in the Ravenclaw common room before we're supposed to head out. Good. Now I have to go talk to Neve about drinking lake water.
Neve drinks.
Apparently.
Oh no.
Occasionally.
Occasionally, every day.
It's Joko like running after Neve.
All right. And as our camera will pull away from the north courtyard here, and maybe some time will begin to pass, that is where we can take our break. We'll come back in 10 minutes.
Yay!
Good roleplay
Yay!
so far, guys.
Are you looking for that perfect gift for that tabletop role player in your life? For that podcaster? For that little sister that keeps going on and on about shiny math rocks? Well, look no further. OBP Musical has you covered. Original theme music for your characters, worlds, podcasts, and more. Has your bard written lyrics about a party member's tragic demise? Let us compose to them. Or better yet, let us write those lyrics for you. But the goodness, no, greatness doesn't stop there. How would you like a cast member of Les Miserables, Disney, or Come From Away to sing your pieces? Oh, you bet you would. Fully orchestrated cinematic pieces. Pieces like this.
Who'd rise to meet the call, who'd fiercely face the danger, be a hero to them all. For the hordes of people
We have 8 vocalists, 7 composers, 2 lyricists, and an admin team ready to take your request. For as low as $60, you can get your own musical theme. OBP Musical, making fantasy a reality.
Hello.
Hello.
Everyone back?
Hello.
All right.
Is everyone back?
Don't know for certain.
I'm
I
back.
hope you have some of our...
Oh my god. Oh, that scared the shit out of me.
Looks like Meg just gave Just advantage. With a
Yay, thank you.
laugh on it.
Crazy.
Sometimes.
Aw.
Okay.
Thank you, Meg.
Actually, I'm gonna get new music quickly to set the night. Set the tone of the night. This one is perfect. Send it to everybody. There we are. Hey. The night comes, and alongside that, we find ourselves just at the weekend. We've lost somebody. I believe it was Riker. We find ourselves much later in the night, just before curfew is actually up. Out on the weekend, you have a little bit of time, and people are beginning to gather. Titania, you are walking in the hallway, and you pass by Alexei, who seemingly has become lost in thought about halfway up the stairs and is violently dissociating while staring outside of one of the tall windows. You're already all in your getup, and so is Alexei. Alexei, what are you wearing?
Oh, let me swap profile pictures.
I love all the ASMR while they're cooking. Like, actually,
I fucking
feel like there's like work being done.
You better.
I love when I hear Ito's fucking typing. That is horrendous.
Yes.
Oh, when
it
it's like
is.
the loud typing, like the the clackety clack clack clack.
No,
Yeah.
his profile. But I
Post
hate
the
that and love
image.
that at the same
I
time.
will post the image in full.
We have to. Oh wow.
Can't the guy just have a little sailor hat on anymore? Without being weird.
He's just a little guy. Hello, sailor. Honey, I'm back from war. All right. Do you want to describe your little getup?
I mean, it's just like a very fancy dress uniform. It's got the big buttons. It's very tight in all the right places, like the rest of Alexi's outfits. It is like really white. Like it's like frighteningly white. It's loud looking. That sort of thing. It's the hat is part of the outfit. It's non-negotiable. Yeah, that's he's rocking it.
Wonderful. And so Titania walking up the stairs, you can see him doing that. Huh.
Well, you certainly clean up well.
Well, yeah, it's stated in the regulations that you need to have 3 different types of uniforms.
I'm glad I didn't get that memo.
Well, you look very nice too. It seems like everyone else is going to be dressing up very fancily for this party.
Yeah, it seems like this is a pretty exclusive event. And I mean, everyone that's invited seems pretty excited for it.
Mm-hmm. I wonder what's going to happen. I think that's going to be very interesting.
We'll see. I mean, definitely we'll have some interesting company.
Yeah, for sure.
Do they walk up together?
Yeah, I think Alexi's happy too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, little small talk. How you get used to Hogwarts? Is it different than Russia?
Yeah.
Yes, very.
Go through all that. Yeah.
He just goes on about insane Durmstrang things.
I
Yeah.
didn't see this.
She'll tell you anything you want to
It's
know about
good.
Ilvermorny.
Yeah,
It's
do
beautiful
they have climbing at Ilvermorny? Very important question.
What happened? Say that again.
Do they have climbing at Ilvermorny?
Climbing?
Yeah,
Well, I mean, there's like some cliffs that you could go climbing on.
but it's not outlawed, right?
No.
I knew it was just Durmstrang that did that. They always said that every magical school was very certain about no climbing.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't really exactly in our curriculum, but like you could like go out after class and go exploring.
Hmm. Very interesting.
So you were like forced to climb at Durmstrang? Like
No, we
I'm
weren't allowed to under any circumstances.
under any circumstances.
It
Okay,
would
I
be the
understand.
worst crime you could commit at Durmstrang. Also, the only thing that wasn't allowed at Durmstrang, actually, now that I think about it.
This seems so strange for that very specific thing.
They kept all the good stuff up high, you see.
Well,
Stuff up high.
well, I'm sure you were able to get to the good stuff. I'm sure the climbing rule didn't stop you.
Yeah, when I learned to turn invisible, that really helped me out a lot. Meant that the rock throwers couldn't get me.
We're gonna table that for later. You have to show me how to go invisible.
Yeah, it's just Palace goes Palace. It's really easy. I mean, I'll set off all the alarms in here, but it's quite useful.
Interesting. And she like
Do you want to say
conjures a
that
little
I
notebook and writes it down.
For Brooke, because Brooke, I just remembered that Brooke said to meet in the common room. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Wow.
What?
Also, Alex,
Or
you're really quiet for me. I don't know if it's anyone else, but
What the Okay, so I'm talking normally right now.
yeah, you sound quiet.
Check. It's not quiet. Weird.
You
It's
are
not
very
just me. I'm
quiet.
not crazy.
also, it was Maya that said that, not Brooke.
Yeah,
Also-
I just got so fucking confused.
I'm chill with us saying I said meet outside of the place.
Either way, I'm sorry.
You're not forgiven, actually.
Suffer.
Apology not accepted.
You guys exit on the 7th floor. And walking down the hall, you can hear two people currently talking. There's some people that are down the hall. Some people are basically just hanging around. You can see Drusilla is here with Hati, and you guys walk over. Oh, hey guys. Slughorn said they needed a few extra minutes, so we're just waiting out here.
Oh, good to know. You're Drusilla, yeah?
Yeah. Drusilla Pruitt. And you are Wilfred's cousin.
Unfortunately.
He's not all bad.
Yeah, no, but we're related to Magnus.
That I'd have to agree with you on. It's kind of a red flag. And Cressida, you can. Oh no, not Cressida's. Sorry. Oh yeah, Cressida. You can hear the voice of your date for the night. She's just around the corner. You're currently sitting down, just waiting.
Kind of looks up. Oh, she'll get up, walk over.
Turn around the corner, and when she turns around the corner, Titania, did we already get an outfit from you? Yes. I mean, Juju.
Oh, I was muted. I posted it. I said we didn't, but here you go.
So, show it. Hell yeah. Is it pulling up on this end? Always. Guess this was a little easier. Oh, I love the eye look. That's cool. Oh, bracelet, dress. That's super cool. So, Cressa, you. Whoops. You can see her. She looks stunning.
Wow. You look beautiful.
Chris, do you want to show
You.
yours?
Yeah. I
Let me see,
jet
let me see,
mine.
let me see.
I jet mine right now. Hold on.
Is my microphone volume better or what? Like,
It's a little better, but it's still a little quiet.
Okay.
wait a second. Let me check Chris.
Crispy
Let's
dooby
see the
crispin.
one. That is weird. Pulling it up now.
I think it's happened in recent sessions too. I've just ignored it because it's been like Nolan voice, but you're already very whispery anyway.
Huh. It's weird because my microphone is actually way higher than it has been. Normally I have it at. Oh no! Oh, I was reading it backwards.
Another mystery solved.
How about now?
That's
Alright,
much
now it's
better.
a zero.
That's
Is it even
way
too
better.
loud?
Yeah.
Is it too loud?
No.
Yeah, could you turn it like all the way down?
Wow.
Alright, everyone, level
Is that
20.
down enough for you? Oh wait. You know what? I'll just there. Now I'm all the way
Don't
down.
put me next to you. No, move me so I'm not next to you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Alex is in his real position finally as a bottom.
Ito.
Wild.
Hi. Are you biting me? Are you biting me? Say hi. Say, are you having fun? Okay, well, you're having fun, apparently. You want to give us a little description of your dress here, Chris?
Yeah, so Cress is wearing this sort of almost like corset type floral gown dress. It's very beautiful. She has like flowers kind of painted around her arms. Some very beautiful like floral nails, black pumps. Her makeup is done nice, but almost like it's very formal, but it's in a simple way. Um, and the most important thing that she has on, is she has this necklace. In the picture, it says K and C on it, but in the game, it would say, it would have a W and an R.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Super cute. So, Titania, that's what you see with Cresta.
Wow. I mean, absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
Actually, let me get a good look at you. And she'll like kind of take Cressida's hand and like kind of like make her twirl around so she could see her whole outfit.
Do I meet approval?
I would say so. Very, very, very adequate.
Good.
You seem to be dressed appropriately for the occasion.
Okay, Alexi. Why are you wearing that?
This is my dress uniform. It's for special occasions and formal events.
Right. Titania, I got you these, and she'll hand over some flowers. They're very, very bright, like pinks, blues, yellows, like very vibrant flowers.
Oh, these are gorgeous. Thank you, Cressida.
Of course.
Oh,
When I
wait,
take
here.
people on a
She'll like pluck one and kind of take it off the stem, and she'll like tuck one into like the bun of your hair. There.
thank you.
We'll have to share the flowers with someone.
Well, I think that me and you are going to absolutely steal the show at this event. So,
As if there was any doubt. I mean, have you seen yourself?
okay, you keep flattering me, and have you seen yourself?
I mean, I look in the mirror quite often, so yes. Just kidding.
Confident. I happen to like it. I do hope you know, though, my goal for this evening is to absolutely get under your cousin's skin. Just for fun.
I mean, you could just switch over to the winning team.
Cressida,
Mm-hmm.
you actually notice both Rin and Wilfred are not here. Not here yet, and will actually not be coming in because Rin got sick and got Wilfred sick.
Mm.
Oh my god, they have mono. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Oh no, how terrible. That's so awful.
I wonder how they could have ever passed that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
So you don't see them around, actually. Maybe Drusilla will like, oh, actually, Wilfred got mono.
No, Malo.
I think Titania would see Cressida kind of pout. Mm-hmm.
Well, hold on. Our date's barely even started, and you're already pouting. What happened?
Well, apparently Wilfred and Rin are both sick, so they're not coming.
Of course they are. That sounds like them. Well, Wilfred, anyways. Well, since they aren't here, I suppose we should give everyone here a cause to talk?
Probably.
I mean, if you follow my lead, I am sure that Wilfred will be banging on my common room door, begging me to leave you alone.
Wilfred is not the jealous type, trust me. I don't know. I just thought it'd be kind of nice to hang out with them. It's been a hot minute, but we'll make the most of our evening together, and maybe we'll get to know a few things about each other.
I am looking forward to it. And she'll kind of like offer her arm to Cressida.
Cressida will take it.
Alexi, you're walking in, and you kind of pull off from that conversation. While that one's going down, you can see in the little inlet on the right-hand side, there's a sort of darkened chamber. There's a few people who are here, sitting down on the stone benches, and Skull's near the back, probably looking bored. How is Skull looking?
You muted.
Oh, you're muted. It's amazing how that happens when you don't unmute, you know?
Anyways, as I was saying, he probably would be like bored, yes, but also like hoping to talk to Slughorn about potions and or snooping around Slughorn's office for potion related things. If he has like a private store like potion room, he'll like be trying to get into it. So he's probably just kind of lounging around, looking around.
Yeah, Alexi's definitely gonna walk over to Skull, just like sit next to him.
What is Skull wearing? Forgot that.
Clothes.
Great description. Alexi sits down next to you.
You look the exact same.
I'm wearing a different color, actually. It's very different. You can also see that on the shoulders, neck, and arms that there are different symbologies to indicate that this is a dress uniform.
Fascinating. That's a lot of effort to go into something that is so inconsequential.
Yeah, it's just in the regulations.
Yeah, there. You can honestly do whatever you want here.
Why would I want to do that?
I don't really know. It's something I've always done.
I don't really get that. I like having a structured approach to things. It's the best way to identify problems and deal with them.
Well, I usually just kind of solve them on the fly. Like, for instance, I really want to know what Slughorn's brewing right now.
You can ask him.
Yeah, he'll probably show me. Whatever it is, he's going to be ecstatic about doing something challenging yet not entirely difficult for a man of his age. Something showy.
Maybe he'll be making the liquid darkness potion. You'll have to check his stores for Pepsi.
Don't think he's going to be making that one anytime soon. I haven't made that one anytime soon. Haven't been able to get Pepsi.
It's more popular in Russia.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
I don't know if regular Coca-Cola would work, but I know that Dr. Pepper doesn't.
I'm from the like middle of nowhere in Iceland. I don't know what those are.
They're beverages. I don't really know if I know what Iceland is. Is that like Archangelisk?
No,
Archangelisk.
it's not. It's not anywhere close to anything like that. No. It's like
But it is made of ice, right?
it's mostly green.
Why is it called Iceland then? Shouldn't it be called Greenland?
It's that a point of contention.
Like, does Iceland have any strategic resources or anything notable about it other than ice?
No. None at all. None that I can think of in the slightest, actually.
That's very strange. That actually does sound like Archangelisk, to be honest. I think they might be more similar than you think. What a
No,
time to freeze. That was so funny for a second. You're back now, though.
I hate my internet.
I hate it too.
What are we doing?
We
I think we're just
are
chilling.
just meeting up in front of Slug Club. I'm just letting you guys have your time
Okay.
until you move the scene along. Then cut to someone else.
You can move along. When we have our downtime scene, it's just going to be this again. So, like,
Cool.
Yeah.
it just depends on when you want it to happen. Like,
Sure. I want to happen all the time. Why you guys have plenty of time?
No, I appreciate it.
So, the two of you guys, probably Alexi, stand up. Alexi, do you offer Skull your hand?
Yeah,
Or
sure.
What?
He's a gentleman.
So I feel like Alexi's the more formal of the two. Skull, do you take it or do you scoff at him?
I don't know. He probably will just like, why are you offering me your hand? This is not that important.
Well, I'm accompanying you on this, so you know it's formal to carry each other's hand. So you know, it's expected. That's the thing.
Have you met Slughorn? He's kind of
He called me
No.
Laramie, which isn't a
not
very
very
Russian name.
formal.
I mean, I was informed this was a formal type event, so
They lied.
he still got his hand
And,
out. He doesn't care. Sorry, go ahead.
And Anna, you can hear something going on beyond the door, beyond Slughorn's door. You can hear people moving around, and you can hear a voice just behind you. As Neve, you have found Anna snooping along the door.
Neve will like very sneakily lean over her shoulder. What are you doing?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Taxes.
What are taxes?
There had to have been taxes in the 1800s. There had to have
Sure
been.
there were. I'm pretty sure there were.
Yeah, taxes back then.
Neve is purposefully being an asshole.
You know, as the person closest to the 19th century, just on vibes. Yeah, that's when your landlord, he would ride in on his horse, and he would come and demand his levy of troops.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
collect the tithe, you know?
I'm just not sure if wizarding communities back then did that.
I'm pretty sure all of society has done that for thousands of years, so. Unfortunately, you did live in a society, and we do live in one
Did
now.
I? It's funny that you think I lived in a society. You lived in a society. I lived in a den of nifflers.
Okay.
She'll like squint at her. Why are you like snooping around?
So I'm actually planning on being an Auror when I grow up, like little known fact. And part of being an Auror is investigating, you know?
It's not really sneaking around though.
Sometimes it is.
Only in like places that you might die if you get caught.
Yes.
I don't think you're gonna die if you get caught here.
This is Slytherin territory now.
Anything's possible.
Aren't you a Slytherin?
Yes. That's how I know. I know these things, Neve.
Right. Are we gonna go, or are you just gonna stand here?
We're waiting for the door to open right now. They're getting ready. Just narratively giving me time to introduce you guys. Do you guys want to show us what you were?
I do.
You look
Mine
nice.
was handpicked by Juju herself.
I'm ready.
It's pretty cute, if I say so myself.
Yeah, Titania helped me pick this out. I don't really have
Juju
much
picked it?
formal wear.
Absolutely, it's gonna be. Oh.
Kind of feel like a porcelain doll right now.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is such vibes. Wow. Juju, you've outdone yourself.
Thanks. That dress just screams Neve. I don't know what you can't tell me anything else. It just yells Neve.
Yes. Yes. Anna?
Yeah.
You ready for the opposite vibes?
Oh god, what goth shit do you have?
Fuck yeah.
Oh my god, harlot.
Yeah.
Whore of Babylon.
Not Babylon.
Not Whore of Babylon.
Binding of Isaac.
What I think Brooke is trying to say is that it's very pretty.
I know what Brooke
I
was
love
trying
it.
to say. And that was
Yeah, I
whatever
was
the
trying
hell
to
came out of her
slut-shame you.
mouth.
You look nice. I've never seen a dress that tight.
And you look very classic. It's nice. It looks nice on you.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't personally choose those heels for me, but they look good on you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So private school insults.
It's and your dress looks lovely. It's very doily-esque. I love it.
Juju gained inspiration from the outfit.
And that hair, I mean, it looks cute in like a messy way.
The door clicks open.
Those shoes. I'm pretty sure those shoes are great. I'm pretty sure my grandmother was buried in a pair just like it.
Yeah, I remember seeing dresses like that whenever I would go into London. It was in this really seedy alley. The girls there dressed like that all the time. It's really vintage. I love the outfit. It just
I love
I
yours
need
as
to
well.
say
But he stayed. It's not going as great.
It's not a date. We're just two gals.
No, I
being
get that. It's a
pals.
friend date, but just of all the dates. Oh, that's so funny.
This is what happens
Well,
when you get two bitches who went to
if
a religious
Neve is-
private school in one session.
Yeah. If Neve is here for four things. It is Cressida, Titania, free food, and to steal shit. That is it.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
In that
Exactly.
order. Exactly.
The door will open up. Sorry for having everyone late. To having everyone wait, but looks like we're all ready. So, come on in, one by one. Ooh. Up your outfit, Mistress. Mr. Fielder. Here's Mr. Fielder coming. He's back there. So, my boy, come on in, come on in. And who have you brought with you? Oh, who's bringing whom? Hello. Oh, you're one of those new students that we had. Burke, if I do remember. If I do.
Yes, I am Alexei Burke of Durmstrang, and Skoll is bringing me here.
Welcome to our school. Welcome.
He says, with a big shaking your hand and ushers you guys in. He says,
Miss Cressida, if it isn't, I recall the name. Titania.
That's
I
correct,
heard
Professor.
Magnus over here talking, singing your praises.
Uncle Magnus
I thought that
has
was at the
a
start of the year.
Uncle Magnus has a way of exaggerating, but he means well.
Oh, I'm sure that's not true. I'm sure that you have plenty of skills to possess, especially if Miss Burke here is bringing you. Feel free to find a seat. There should be two on the far end.
I like nod her head.
Oh, and Miss Burke is a relation to
Yes, they're cousins.
He was asking about you, actually, you and Alexei, but it's the same answer nonetheless.
Mm.
And then Anna comes in.
Miss Fable. I'm very, very glad that you have received my letter.
I am very glad to have received it, Professor. Thank you for inviting me.
I've always enjoyed your time in my class, he says, like a little smile. You do quite well for yourself. And after the group tournament, well, I had to invite a few people. And you can see what already inside finding their seats is Sadie and Nate as well. And he says, "Who have you brought with you?" I have to say, I don't already know her name.
This is my friend Professor Neve Caro. They're new.
Tony? Yeah, it says, I think we had one class together so far, and I've seen you around, and it was quite the hullabaloo when you were brought back in.
Luckily, we are putting that part of the year behind us.
Well, if it was unpleasant, certainly. Come in.
And everybody enters inside. As you walk in, his office has been set up with extra like white streamers coming down, and there are rows and rows of what look to be like chef-like workers or waiters that are standing and person, and each sort of like couple they bring over, and they will pull out the chairs for them and sit them down and push you guys into the table set. People are kind of smiling. People are talking with one another. There's a bit of light chatter, and Professor Slughorn will kind of ding, 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 ding. Well, I'm very happy to have all of you here today. Slug Club is a hallowed place. For those of you who are members, please know that this is your home, that we are a part of your family, and that when there is no one else to turn to, we can look after each other. He says. As for all of you who are coming in for the first time, I'm very happy to have you. If those that I have chosen to be a part of this place deem you worthy of a bit of attention, I don't see why I shouldn't either. To friends, he says, puts his things up. Everyone does have a glass.
To friends.
Friends.
Thanks, guys. And
You gotta be more clear with your call and response.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't praise and worship.
I feel like I called.
Nah,
And,
why you gonna be pause so long?
He holds it up, he gives it a drink, a swig, and he says, well, dinner will be served by a certain Slug Club member or alumni, many, many years now. It's probably about 20 years back. He's going to be soon having his very own restaurant all the way out in France. And just before he takes his leave, Mr. Patrick Fail will be the one to serve us today. And you can see a red-haired man with kind of like flowing long hair. He comes out, a bit of a stubble, with a smile, and gives like a little bow. And he says, we'll be bringing it out very, very shortly. We took some time and finished off everybody's plates. These are some of the best and some of my featured recipes I'll be having here. Although they are a little bit more comfort, I think that we've added our own pizzazz onto each one. We'll be starting with the appetizers. And the appetizers are brought out. All of the workers kind of come in carrying platters and hand them down to you. You can see there's a few different ones. There are seared scallops with lemon butter sauce and microgreens. You can see lobster bisque with chives and creme fraiche. There's a charcuterie platter with cured meats, cheeses, and olives. And people begin to dig in.
Yum.
Such stellar roleplay. I really got it.
Yeah,
it's like
yeah,
such great acting.
I'm so good at improv. I got an A in that class.
You had an improv
no,
class?
I didn't.
That was
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
That you
I
took
was just
willingly?
fucking with you. No, I did not. I'm not Alex. I don't take improv classes.
Wait, Alex took an improv class?
This is the second time I bullied him off the screen.
It was just a part of high school. I just had a good teacher.
Also,
I'm
Riker's internet
sorry,
completely cut out, so once again, I've been sabotaged by, I'm going to say the United States, probably the Comcast Corporation, if I had to guess. And that's why I am calling for redacted to redacted the United States, redacted, so on and so forth. Many things I cannot say on stream.
Redacted?
So what you're saying is it's making you want to redacted yourself?
Perhaps.
People begin to dig in. Sam goes for the lobster bisque, and she is like salivating at every bite. Drusilla digs in a little bit, and you can see Hati is like trying to do her stuff, and like grabs one of the first probably tries to go in with only hands, and Drusilla's like, "Hey, stop." Hati then goes, "Oh right, and can't forget," grabs the thing underneath of the utensils and is going to like stuff it down her shirt, and Drusilla will give the slightest grimace, and she is eating and gets quite a bit on the bib she has created for herself. Janice is here, of course, being the prim and proper. She has purposefully sat herself next to Professor Slughorn. And Taylor is also here, sort of in the background. She is immediately trying the seared scallops and is just kind of like grabbing as many as she can before the main course.
Neve is eating with absolutely no decorum.
Don't blame you for derailing that.
I'm glad you don't blame me for derailing that. You're welcome.
I'm just reading this. This is something.
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
even put him in horny jail.
I just talking about the server.
I think E2 should just be kicked from the server.
Executed with no trial. I see what it is.
Yeah.
Made a joke
You know,
was too funny.
You know when those people are brought in for questioning and like the police officer's like, "You're free to go." I feel like that's the situation. Like I don't want to know.
I don't want to deal with this today.
Go. Just go.
I'm never looking at private chat again. Anyways, Neve is eating with absolutely no decorum. She's using like a fork and knife, but she's not like that's a salad spoon, that's a dessert spoon, etc. She's just, going for it.
Of course, Anna would know plenty of the decorum, right?
Mm-hmm. Neve.
Mm-hmm.
Neve. Elbows off the table.
Why?
Keep your elbows off the table.
Why?
Because it's rude.
How is it rude? My elbows aren't insulting anyone.
Like it's making you slouch.
Okay, that's
It's
my
not
problem.
etiquette. It's etiquette.
Etiquette for who? This is a teacher. We have seen him in a Speedo.
It was not a Speedo. It was a wrestling singlet.
We have seen him in a wrestling singlet.
Alex,
what do you want from me?
I've been a professional wrestler.
You said
I'm sorry to tell
like
you.
it's
A wrestling singlet is just a long Speedo.
Thank you, Ito. The only one here who gets me.
I'm
God.
playing my card.
Brooke, I need you to know that you said wrestling singlet, like one of those audio replacement
Good. That's
software.
That's what I wanted to.
We've seen him in a wrestling singlet.
The mouth is pixelated.
It's like almost synced up, but not really.
She will kind of like look over at Cressida and then look away and then like look over at Cressida, like do a double take. And her hair will just turn like a bright pink. Very obnoxious shade of pink.
And it will lean over. Oh, Cress looks pretty. She'll
looks
lean
really
back.
pretty.
You know what else she's doing?
What?
Eating without putting her goddamn elbows on the table.
It's not. No, it's nothing. She's gonna put her elbows purposely on the table.
She's gonna grab her face, turn her towards Cressida, and say, "Look what she's doing."
Maeve will slowly take her elbows off the table.
There you go. Now, I don't think personally Cressida would give a shit, but have some decorum.
It's dinner.
I know it's dinner, and I know it's stupid, but like,
why do you do it if it's stupid?
Because that's the way it's done.
I guess.
It's around this time that the appetizers are finished. You guys have had your fill of them. And now for the main course. And there is more dishes being brought in. As the silver lids are taken off, you can see the steam rising up off of them. The little bit of sort of glistening sweat, the condensation over top of like nice cooked meats to a nice like amber hue. Beef tenderloin with a red wine reduction. Roasted potatoes and sautéed vegetables. There's pan-seared duck breast with a cherry reduction and a wild rice pilaf. There's also optionally a grilled lamb chops with mint pesto, creamy polenta, and ratatouille. Like you said, comfort food?
I'm not comforted
Cresta
by
and
any of
Titania.
this food.
What kind of what?
It's because you
my gosh,
mentioned the
here we
forbidden
go.
movie food.
There is ratatouille. Yeah.
Mm.
What? Oh, is it because Maya in that movie?
Maya hates that movie.
I'm sorry that I triggered something deep within you. Fuck, it's mashed potatoes.
So not only do we have roasted potatoes, we also have mashed potatoes.
You know, for the people with texture issues.
No. The roasted potatoes, that was with the beef tenderloin. This is the grilled lamb, so it's like there's separate options that you can take.
It's for people with texture issues. God,
You
Jess.
can't like mix and match like a buffet.
No.
That's stupid.
The plates are beautifully created with like
That's not very.
It could be beautifully created and also wrong. Neve doesn't know what half of these foods are.
Yeah, I was eating bread and butter
Jordan
back then.
would cry if you said that to them in real life. If Jordan heard you say that, they would cry.
Anna's had to
It's
explain
Jordan's
what
favorite
rice
movie.
pilaf is.
Neve literally was part of the generation that had shingles because they were so malnourished.
Listen, I remember eating bread and cheese, man. That's about it. Like a stale loaf of bread and some moldy cheese.
I have had this I've had by the way, ignore Maya's meltdown in the private chat right now. I've had this conversation with her. It was a 45-minute conversation and it got nowhere. So just let her have her time.
Let her go.
Let her go.
I am sorry I triggered you. But I was going to throw over to Cresta and Titania for picking out your main course and be enjoying it together.
I will have the potatoes.
Which ones?
Both.
So Anna's like, look at what Cresta's doing right now. She doesn't have her elbows on the table. What she is doing is cutting into two separate dishes. Grabbing potatoes from each of different
Look at
Do
colors.
you think a love of potatoes is just a Sebastian thing?
It runs in the Burke
I
family.
didn't know Sebastian loved potatoes.
What is he
Mashed
always
potatoes?
carrying?
He shoved mashed potatoes in his pocket like
I
second
thought that was a
session.
joke. I didn't know he loved them.
No, he loves mashed potatoes.
No, it runs in the
Every-
Burke family.
Every single time
Exactly.
he's stolen food from the cafeteria, Great Hall, there it is. Every time he's stolen food from the Great Hall, it's always mashed potatoes.
Alexi's also eating both types of potato.
It's just a Burke thing.
Fucking hate Burks.
Okay, Caro.
All right,
Bitch!
suppose we can mix and match.
It's like Horn says.
Miss
you want some beer?
Sadie, I heard that you were moving up a grade with charms.
I hadn't told anybody yet.
Oh, my apologies. I suppose the cat's out of the bag. Are you excited?
A lot. Yeah, I'll be sad not to be around some of you guys. Nate's like, what? You're gonna be leaving us? Just in charms. Just in charms. It's okay. Still hang out. Nate seems a little bit sad. Sadie says that mostly I'll just be with Professor Flitwick, and he's gonna be teaching me advanced charms year early. So hopefully I'll be able to get good on that newt, right, Professor?
Oh, that's the spirit.
He says, no standardized testing, I think, has its ups and downs, but I can't say no to a student wanting to achieve something. And she'll give a little smile there. Back to Cresta and Titania.
Oh, I'm safe to assume that you really like potatoes.
I do. They're one of my favorite foods.
It's actually a curse.
Well, I suppose there
Familial curse.
could be worse foods to love.
I mean, look, I love potatoes, especially mashed potatoes, but my brother's obsession with them is a whole other thing.
You have a brother? That's interesting. Didn't know that.
Not many people ever ask or anything, so yeah, I have an older brother. He graduated when everything went down, so to speak.
Ooh, yeah, okay. Um, well, I've always found siblings interesting. I'm an only child.
It's a good time to mention I also have a sister.
Older or younger?
Older.
You're the youngest.
Unfortunately.
I mean, isn't the youngest sibling always the coolest one, though?
More like, the youngest bears the responsibility that her older siblings failed.
Well, it's not like you to back down from a challenge. And I can hardly think of anything that you wouldn't be able to take care of yourself. You seem quite accomplished.
I'll try my best. I certainly try. I mean, nowhere near as good as a lot of people. To be honest, kind of got into this on kind of a whim, if I'm being really, really honest. I'm not very good at a lot of things, but not the way you're good at music. I don't have a quote unquote talent.
I mean, you can have a talent and it not be something traditional. I mean, you could be really good at organizing things or really good at I don't know, being you. I mean, that seems like a very good accomplishment on its own.
Thank you.
Well said. You can hear Slughorn, who just caught the tail end of that. It's a wise way to put it. Many people, they seek their whole lives to be somebody else, or even just subconsciously. I find that happiness comes more readily available to you when you're happy with who you are. He like races across to you.
Here, here, Professor. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's whenever I notice you're focused on something, you get this kind of glow in your eyes, and you're just singularly focused.
Well, I wish that translated to actually being good at something. But thank you.
I mean, had to pay off somewhere. You are this year's prefect.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, enjoy your food.
Yeah, that's really good, actually. I mean, didn't really expect to have restaurant affair at Slug Club, but this is a nice surprise.
You never quite know what to expect with the Professor Slughorn. These things always bring something different.
Well, I'm glad I get to experience them with you.
Alas, we have our dessert. Bring it out! Patrick Fail will come back out. He has a bit of chocolate on a little rag that he has. And the things are brought out for everyone to pick from is dark chocolate mousse with raspberry cool. I think it's called coulis, and macerated berries. Macerated, sorry. There's a lemon tart with a shortbread crust and chantilly cream, and creme brulee with a vanilla bean infused custard, caramelized sugar that has been seared on top with a little wand. Enjoy. Oh, Patrick, I appreciate this. The chocolate mousse is my favorite. I'll be sure to mark that down when I start my my restaurant. Oh, please do, please do. I'll be visiting at least once per year, maybe a little more actually. And he'll give a little smile, just like, "What? I would like that." And we're just gonna clean up. And thank you very much. And he'll walk off, and Slughorn will dig into his stuff. I am very sad that Ranker is not here.
Yeah, me too.
Alexi, which one do you pick?
Probably the lemon tart.
Okay. The lemon tart with shortbread crust and chantilly cream. The cream is very soft and smooth. It goes down with a very strong amount of sweetness to it. That kind of lingers on the tongue, and that lemon, especially swirling with it, is nice. The shortbread sort of adds a ability to come down off of that high, more grounded part of the meal. And you and Skull get to enjoy some dessert together.
Well, I have something that you'll appreciate,
What you
Alex.
do? Okay.
Yeah, like I like to take like a big bite of the tart and go, "Oh, this is very very nice." Professor Slughorn. Quick question. Did you fight in the Wizarding Wars?
Okay. Reasoning orbs. Well, the first one, I personally, I I stayed home for the most of it. It was a very scary time, you see. People dying after, but that's no real part of a meal. The second one, fight? No, no, no. But I suppose it depends on what you call fighting. I saved plenty of students, and I was there, mostly looked after my house. Slytherin house uh, needed to be escorted out of the castle.
Oh, well, that's very good.
But I am a, I think he's part of the Order of the Phoenix. I am a decorated, is he? Slughorn
He is not.
Order of.
I think canonically he hid in shame.
Mhm.
Yeah, but I'm like for the first year definitely, but like the Slughorn part of the Order of the Phoenix, as long as equally disciplined to each other. As Slughorn was equally disinclined to join the Order of the Phoenix as the Death Eaters.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. So it looks like he did not.
It was also because
but he
Dumbledore
says,
was hounding him like the entire time for like the access to the Horcrux memory thing that he never
Mhm.
gave him.
He never did. Oh, no. But I was there, looking after people, doing my part. I knew which side I wanted to be on. At least at the end. Well, why do you ask?
I have a big fascination on the Wizarding Wars and the Death Eaters and everything that happened here at Hogwarts. It's talked about a lot at Durmstrang, where we of course have a very specific focus on our spellcasting.
Sorry to see that at the time I did not see its rise. Slytherin House has always had its fair share of problems, and I certainly at the first time that I was working here was not the head of the house. It's unfortunate, really. The kinds of ideals and ideas that one grows up with. And I understand already. My parents were not exactly most accepting of others, but while I did not agree with them, I have learned over the years that there is still much to learn. And I am somewhat ashamed that it's taken me this long to learn it. For instance, did you know, he says, people are actually starting to pay their houses? And like, that seems like the bigger revelation for Slughorn than for probably this generation. It's like he just learned. A few people are like, oh yeah, yeah. Janice just kind of like gets really quiet. Oh my gosh. Right. Oh shit. Oh, that's something I have to talk to Jordan about with Janice. And house elves specifically. Damn. Little revelation there.
Oh.
I can't believe Janice loves Slaver, everyone. You heard it here. Session
No,
35 Wednesday
that's
night.
not it. Jess, do you know what I'm talking about?
Got her ass.
I do.
Caught in 4K.
Wow. Okay. You know your stuff. Anyway, so he's like, "Did you know that people serving their house elves?" Some people agreed. Some people were like, "Yeah, I've been doing it for a little while." And he said, "Well, a good friend of mine recently talked me into it. It was something that I didn't quite understand. But Merrick has been a part of our family for a very, very long time, and I thought he was happy. But when I brought the idea up to him, he was a little bit resistant to it, something new, same as me. But Miss Granger had such a way with words. I wanted to respect him. And I would, to a human, I would pay them.
as I have so many others, he says, looking around his room at all the different baubles and collections that he has grown over the years. And so he agreed on one, and he started to wear little tuxedos and spending his money on clothing and whatnot. And I've never seen him so happy. I understand that one day it's even possible that he may want to move on. But, hopefully, at that time, it's his choice.
I say. Are you worried at all about Magnus Gideon?
There is a sudden quietness to the table. You could hear a pin drop.
Alexei is, as always, unfazed. He does not give a fuck.
Magnus is actually one of us. He was part of Slug Club a long, long time ago. I actually taught the boy. Oh man, now. Certainly has achieved his fair share of awards and medals. He's Order of Merlin, second class. He rose through the ranks, eventually becoming the head commissioner. I was proud of him for that. Sent him a care package. Even got a little letter back. Thank you, Horace. Magnus. He's always been himself. I'd say that. Magnus is a wonderful wizard. Powerful, powerful adversary. He's rooted out plenty of corruption within the ministry itself and within the Order program. I've always been happy about. Perhaps we would just say that Magnus has always been Magnus. At least after his second year. Yes, it was around the second of his year.
That's certainly one way to talk about him.
How would you talk about him, Miss Gideon? I'm sure that you know him a bit better than all of us. All eyes will turn toward Titania.
Alexei's definitely there. He's like, well, I want to hear this.
You can see that hourglass is like stopping.
I wouldn't want to ruin the night. We're having such a great time, Professor.
Just fine. I was just my opinion. I always like to be truthful with these parties, he says.
I will say, I can't help but be direct. It's just in my nature.
Something I value. Candor. Something that many people in the aristocracy class never do actually have is candor. Always talking around each other's backs, saying snide comments and whatnot. The amount of times I have gotten somebody commenting on my ascot, ridiculous. I can see most of you are almost on your dessert by now.
Can I?
Yes, Steve?
Can I be looking around for stuff to steal?
Yeah. Definitely. You want to steal shit during his
I don't want to steal
speech?
shit during it. I'm just trying to case the joint, you know? Like
I think it would be hilarious if Neve just like the camera is slowly panning over everybody and then like Neve isn't there but is in the background and no one's really noticing her.
yeah, I mean, if
Right?
I die of fate, will ensure that I'm not fucking noticed and I'm getting some good.
Fuck right, you're diafating it. Mhm.
If you roll, I will give you my nat 20 because I'm not gonna be able to use it this session, so you can
I
have it.
love you so much, Maya. You are the light of my life.
Hmm.
You're my favorite.
That way you don't waste your diafate.
I adore you.
All right. With a natural 20 portent. I'm trying to think because like there's good things. I have ideas of things you could find, but I also have to think about what he would actually have in there too. Um, no, we don't need that. Okay. All right. No, you wouldn't have that. Damn it. Keep going. Here, why don't you roll me a d600?
Okay. If I can get over to Magic and Mysterium Discord, God. 16.
Out of
Out of
600?
600. Mm-hmm.
You had 16. Holy
Mhm.
shit.
If only we
Okay.
were playing Call of Cthulhu.
Okay. Um. You are able to find a along the like side area there is little glasses that are set in sort of place of prominence. You can see they are circular glasses with little colorful like lenses that can be moved over top of them. They're they I don't know what to call the thing that goes over your ear, but those little side handles, they are well decorated on the sides, but very thin, so like a very detailed etchwork. It looks like it's very valuable.
Is there any check I can do to tell what it is or what it does?
Only Specialis Revelio.
Okay. I want to take them, and when I get back to my seat, I'm gonna like nudge Anna and be like, "Hey, use your eyes. Your special eyes on these."
Can I activate detecting traces?
Yeah, you can feel
Thank
quite
you.
a bit of divination magic coming from them, weirdly enough. Which is not a very normal enchantment. Normally, things are not enchanted with divinations.
What the? I didn't even see you get up. Oh.
Don't worry about it. I didn't get up.
Well, I mean, obviously, okay. It's div. Why is it div? It's not. Stuff isn't usually enchanted with that.
We will test it out after dinner with Cress and Titania and Lexi.
I would be careful.
Brooke, I'm gonna put it in your hidden chat, but you're not allowed to look at it. Okay, I'm gonna spoiler it.
Okay.
No, not allowed to look at it.
I will not look at it.
Okay.
All right. Huh.
Sorry, I'm just getting a question hidden here. I'm just trying to answer.
You're good.
I've answered the question.
Okay.
Anyway, so while this was happening, Professor Slughorn was giving his announcement. Ding, 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 ding.
Now that I can see that most of the desserts are just about done, I know that we'll soon be partying. I wanted to leave you all with a message that I hope will bring you as much joy as it brings me, despite the feeling in my heart. After much contemplation and reflection, I have made a decision that I feel is best for my future, and I have truly enjoyed my time as your professor at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. I will always treasure the memories I have made with each and every one of you. You brought so much joy and inspiration back into my life. And I am grateful to have had the opportunity to watch you grow, learn. I will miss our daily interactions and the lively discussions we have had in class. But I am confident that you will continue to excel and achieve great things. Please do not hesitate to stay in touch. Keep me updated on your progress. And to add a little bit of levity to such a difficult announcement to make, if you all check under your seats, you'll find a small golden letter, a personal invitation to my retirement party, should you so wish to go. Thank you. And you can hear a bunch of people are clapping for that. Some of the workers, they'll clap as well. And Patrick will come out and like give Slughorn a big hug. Oh, yeah, thank you so much, Patrick, for this. And the night wanes along. People walk out. Maybe 5 minutes before curfew. And people are strolling back down the hall. Your bellies are full. Your hearts are warm. And you're sad to see Slughorn go. Those of you who know him, he's been a good teacher. Even if him in a singlet haunts your every waking hour. I think that's where we will end it for tonight.
Right, because it is so homophobic, it's unreal. That's crazy.
It really is.
It's the Wednesday curse, Ito.
It is the fucking Wednesday curse. I'm gnashing my teeth right now.
He just like the Comcast just turns off his Wi-Fi every Wednesday.
Yeah.
Directly
like,
at the
we
sun.
gotta stop him. He's doing the gay shit. Shut him down.
Yeah.
Shut him down. Yeah, it's the homophobic NSA. As we all know that they can totally see that Riker is currently playing D&D.
Mm-hmm.
Or was.
The gayest of activities.
Mm-hmm.
True. Real. Why are you as
Really?
a man playing pretend with another man, you know?